What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Couch Coaches Podcast. Today's episode, we got no football. That kind of stinks, but we're going to talk about a lot more sports over here. That's Slurp. We got Jaron over there. Over here on the screen, there's Ben.
Let's go.
My boy Jesse's going to be joining here in a little bit. He's going to give us some basketball plays for the weekend. He has a Instagram and Facebook betting page that he runs.
Is he from Tennessee?
Yes.
I was gonna say I could tell in his
Yeah,
accent.
he's definitely from Tennessee.
Yeah, I could tell. So what do we start with now that football's really not a thing?
I mean, let's see here.
We keep it on the topic of football. Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill's gone. Yeah,
Bradley Chubb.
They cut Bradley Chubb, Nick Westbrook Akine, James.
Yeah,
Daniels,
because Nick Westbrook Akine was much.
Yeah.
Well, they're just scaring the hell.
And then
James Daniels. They signed to a 3-year deal, but he played 3 snaps and tore his ACL or kneecap and got cut now. So.
And then Jalen Waddle said he wanted out too. He was like, they cut Tyreek, and he's like, yeah, just cut me too then.
What a dumpster
I
fire!
didn't see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dolphins are.
I'd seen that, but I didn't know if that was true. If that was just like a got
I
thing.
don't know what
It might have been a got.
what they're going to do with Tua.
Malik
did
Washington stock up.
Real quick here, did we say what the slurp counter for stuttering was last week?
We did not.
Not yet.
Hit us with it.
He was at 11.
Hey,
Making progress, Slurp. Making
progress.
progress.
Go.
So what's the over/under for today?
10.5.
I think 9.5.
No, it was 14, so we got to go somewhere like 12.5.
12.5?
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do 12
So
and a
far,
half.
so good. Right?
Yeah, I haven't heard you stutter yet. Has anybody heard him stutter?
Not yet.
Nope.
Okay.
It was that coffee.
Dude, usually the coffee makes him stutter more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's alcohol.
Get this man a coffee.
Get this man a coffee. Did I text you guys the other night when I was drunk? I don't think I did.
Now where'd you go?
Caddies, and then back to my in-laws.
That'll do it.
Oh yeah,
I got fucking hammered.
good time.
I called Blake Bikey ugly like 100 times.
No clue who that is.
He's
Mr. and Mrs. Bikey's boy.
Oh yeah, is he a listener? Is he a listener?
I don't know. I hope he is because this is kind of a formal apology for calling him ugly, although the shoe kind of does fit.
All right, so
Sorry,
what we
Blake.
got now, boys?
Ben, what do you think? Do you think Kenneth Walker's going to get paid, or do you think he's going to test the waters?
I don't think they're gonna tag him. So yeah, I think he'll get paid, but not by the Seahawks.
He had an impressive playoff run, but like during the whole season, like
Well,
he was split carries with Charbonnet.
Yeah, he wasn't.
They
really
use
anything
Charbonnet
special
so
during the
much.
I'd assume that he's going to want like a 4-year deal since the shelf life of running backs is pretty short. But
I think the Seahawks are a pretty well-run organization. I think they're smart enough not to pay for a running back, in my opinion.
Yeah, but they're getting a new owner. They might not be a well-run organization anymore.
That
They
is
said
also
they
true.
might sell for
I
a
didn't
sports
stutter.
record of $10 billion.
I didn't stutter.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
No, I didn't.
But-
More than the
Oh,
Cowboys.
The Broncos sold a couple years ago for like $6 billion, so I'd assume it's going to be about 7.
Yeah, I heard 7.
Plus, a team that just won the Super Bowl could get you some more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
With how good they are at drafting halfbacks, so this halfback class is pretty deep to where they'd be able to find easily a number 1 anywhere in the second round.
I don't think
yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Kenneth Walker obviously played an integral part in them going on the run they had, but he wasn't the reason they won the Super Bowl. I think they can repeat without Kenneth Walker.
But they still have the cap space to do it because they have like 8 upcoming free agents or something like that, and technically they have the cap space to re-sign all of them, but they're not going to.
Yeah.
They got Boye Mafe. I want that dude to be a Bengal.
Him, and I think that Reek Woolen, I think, is also a free agent.
You know,
It's either him or Witherspoon.
you know what would be the most
Woolen.
Bengal? You know what would be the most Bengal thing in the world?
What's that?
Them paying Kenneth Walker a boatload of money but not getting a defense.
Don't talk like that.
I'm spitting facts here, you know. I'm just saying that is
Keep waiting on the news for the Bengals to re-sign Dalton Reisner before he gets to free agency.
Yeah.
He's publicly stated He loves the organization. He wants to block for Joe Burrow. He loves the city. He's publicly stated all of this, and the Bengals just continue to drag their feet. And
Checks out.
probably going to let him hit the open market. I'm like, dude, you have to get it done.
Where does where does Hendrickson go?
Yeah, I'm not opposed to the Bengals tagging him and keeping him, or tagging him and trading him. I don't trust the Bengals front office to pull that off, but it's a hell of a lot better than letting him walk and getting a third-round comp pick. That's it.
Yeah.
Since we're on the topic of the Bengals, a guy that I love to help out with their defense, who is a free agent, is Devin Lloyd to pair up with that Knight
Yes,
and their
sir.
other rookie linebacker.
Derek Carter.
Their linebacking core be set, and Lloyd is coming off of the best year of his career.
I said I want Lloyd or Leo Chenal from the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
I want one of them two linebackers.
Did you guys see what the Chiefs did today?
They restructured
They
the
restructured
Holmes contract.
$43.56 million in cap space. That's
What
a
do you think?
ridiculous number.
Hill?
What do you think that's for?
Tyreek.
Hill.
I think they need
He
more
might not-
offensive line help than anything.
He might not play next year, honestly. That knee injury was nasty.
That was gruesome,
Do you,
dude. That
do you
was
guys remember him like laughing whenever he's getting carted off? And there's a picture of him in the back of the ambulance just smiling,
Yeah,
just happy as
I
can
don't
be.
know
absolute
what
psychotic
he's
right there.
smiling about.
Absolutely psychotic.
Maybe it was adrenaline. Like maybe he was like kind of like going into shock, and he was just like, "Ha, this is like a tickle."
Just think about this. Like, all of us are over here just crying over a fucking hangnail, and here he is, after a brutal knee injury, just smiling and waving at the crowd.
How'd you
Smile
know?
away,
How did you
boys,
know that I
smile
cry over a
away.
hangnail?
Huh?
How'd you know I cry over a hangnail?
Oh, I heard.
Okay.
I heard some stories.
So,
You guys actually think they'll get the band back together today, or with Tyreek Hill? I mean,
I can see
and
don't
it.
Travis
know.
Kelsey playing next
Well,
year.
Yeah, he said
That's
he's
what I was
he's
gonna
come out and said
say.
he's
Because Kelsey is a free agent. If they bring in Hill, you have to bring in Kelsey for another
I'm
year.
pretty sure
Wait,
they're gonna-
is
I'm
Kelsey
pretty
a free agent, or is he just thinking about retiring?
No, I think
I'm
that
pretty
was
sure he's both.
yeah.
Pretty sure he's thinking.
But I think he said like he's either going to play for Andy Reid next year or not play at all. And I think
And
the
then-
Chiefs are working on maybe giving him like a 1-year contract just to kind of
You got the whole Rashee Rice stuff. The formal lawsuit came out today about
yeah.
the domestic violence stuff. So the Chiefs, that dude,
And
all
also,
he's been is in trouble.
just
since
look
he's
at
been in
their
the league.
track history of drafting receivers after losing Hill.
Yeah.
They tried it
Who
out
else did
with
they draft?
Sky Moore, who was supposed to be their Tyreek
Sky Moore.
2.0.
He's on the 49ers
That's a
now.
bust.
Uh,
Rasheed Rice, in my opinion, has been a bust. Like, yes, he's had some good years, but with what's going on with his legal situations
That's
now,
definitely bus consideration.
yes.
for sure.
I mean, if you wear number 24 as a wide receiver, you're automatically a bust.
Thank you. I hate that as well. I
yeah,
hate
I
that
agree
as
with
well.
that. I agree with that.
But then again, you have
You
Shaheed,
also have
who's
to draft it because
22,
they
isn't he?
just keep. Yeah, Shaheed's 22, which is terrible. It's no better. They always just keep signing these old vets like DeAndre Hopkins and
Yeah.
stuff
No,
because they can't draft the
Ju-
receivers.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah,
bring him
Cole
up.
Hardman.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who's in prison, Las Vegas Raider for Henry
Oh,
Ruggs?
yeah,
Henry Ruggs. He's supposed to be like maybe like getting out on like good behavior like next
He
year.
can play like next year.
Yeah, he
though.
can play next
Like
year.
middle of the
Imagine,
He's still only like 27 or 28.
dude. Imagine if the Chiefs were like, "Yep, we'll take him." Like, I mean, that's a possibility.
Wouldn't he still be on his-
Still have his rights? Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I was gonna say. Is he's
I don't
probably
think
still
so.
on a
I
contract.
think that all got waived and they freed up the cap space when he got arrested, kind of thing.
Real
like they
quick.
cut him.
I have a
like,
hype-
Could be.
Nobody knew where like if he was gonna, get out.
I have a hypothetical out here. Since we were talking about the Chiefs and possibly bringing back Tyreek Hill, if it's true with what we've heard about Jalen Waddle, if you're the Chiefs, why not try it? I'd
Tyreek
say,
and Jalen
hey,
Waddle?
here's or just Jalen Waddle,
Or yeah.
because it'd be better, in my opinion, to go after him
Yeah.
than to get Hill, who, like we said, who says if he's going to be the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I would assume
paid
anywhere
Waddle,
from
didn't
like
they?
what?
They paid Waddle, didn't they? That offered
think
like
they
3
did.
years, 75 million or something like that.
I think
But,
they
like,
did.
I think anywhere from like a 4th to like a 6th round pick would be enough to get Waddle. Then maybe a role player or like a young up and coming.
That was way far off what I was gonna say. I was
Oh, what were you gonna say?
Second, like
I
a second.
was thinking a second or a third.
Just look at the guys in the past that have been traded. Like the Browns, they traded for Amari Cooper and gave up like a
fifth.
fifth or a sixth, and we got a pick back.
Yeah, and he stunk.
That's a fair point.
Like the Browns.
That
was
could
good.
have been Shador.
No, he stunk with the fucking Bills. Is what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, with the Bills.
yeah, he didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Like he was good on the Browns. He was good on the
Well,
Cowboys.
I thought you meant the draft pick that the Browns got if they drafted some bum with it.
Oh no. What I'm saying is they sent him to the Bills and he was poop. He's
Yeah,
not
I
good.
just don't think it'd be that much. Like, he's obviously a good receiver, but I don't think it would be a haul.
No, I don't think.
I just think it's kind of crazy with the Chiefs. Like, we're a year removed from them losing out on a three-peat, and there is so many holes on that team.
Yeah, it is.
The wide receiver, Kelsey's in question. The O-line is horrendous.
Running back too.
No running back. Chris Jones is old.
Patrick Mahomes might not come back.
They
the same
they
guy.
they
They don't
paid,
have an edge rusher either.
they
Like,
paid
they're
Carl
holding-
Loftus, but I don't think he's
Yeah,
top. He's
Wait,
top
he
of the
got
league.
paid?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure he got paid.
The thing about like Travis Kelsey,
Either-
like let's say Travis Kelsey does like not play next year, and he does like announce his retirement. But I'm pretty sure he said he's coming, as long as Andy Reid's still gonna be there, which I don't see why he wouldn't. But like Travis Kelsey, like say doesn't play, you have Noah Gray behind him. He's a good tight end, like a really good tight end.
Patrick Mahomes can make anybody work.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and there's another question: is can Patrick Mahomes still do that next year? Like
He's pushing what 30?
He's in his 30s
he's like
already, I
32, I
think.
think. He's
I mean,
he's same age as Baker.
His wife's giving him that new rejuvenation though.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, that's
She's
cool.
a whole new woman.
That was nice.
What do you mean by that, Jaron?
Oh,
You know, Ben.
what do you mean by that? That's crazy. Speaking of franchise tag players, right?
So are you
like-
guys all in on the Chiefs as a logical destination for Tyreek, or where else?
Yes. I mean, I can see Tyreek going to Buffalo.
That's my
Buffalo
other
needs a
one was
receiver.
Buffalo.
Well,
Or
he's 32 and he's coming off that knee injury. That knee injury, I think people are sleeping on. That thing was nasty.
it was the only other team I can think of. I don't know their situation with the cap. Is the Packers, because
No
ever since they
chance.
moved off of Aaron Rodgers, they've never had a true number one. Like their whole receiving core is what 3rd to 7th round draft picks. or
Matthew Golden.
undrafted. I know,
Yeah, they're
and
all
Matthew
number
Golden
threes.
bust. I know it was his
He had a
rookie year,
terrible
but
rookie
so
year.
far, now like I said, I don't know what their cap situation is like, but you have Jordan Love.
Cut Rashawn Gary.
Why not try?
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it all depends on
how
the-
big of a contract do you think Tyreek gets, though?
That's what I think it depends
I
on
don't think
where he
it'll be
goes.
that big because I mean, coming off that injury, it's like,
And his age too.
yeah, he's old.
He is 32.
All he does is a
15
speedster,
mil.
and
Yeah,
when you got a bad knee with speed,
you don't know what's gonna happen.
yeah,
Imagine how much cartilage is gonna.
it's not like he was breaking ankles,
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, he did.
running good routes.
I mean, he did. He
Running
did in
by
his
everyone.
younger
Just-
years.
yeah, he's just
but,
running
he
past
just
everyone.
running- yeah, he's the guy you just throw the ball up to.
Yeah,
Speaking
I
of,
really don't know a whole lot of other good fits, but
I saw Los Angeles Chargers. I actually don't
What
think
about
that'd be
Denver?
Denver. I don't think Denver can pay him.
the Chargers I think would be. I think that'd be. a
Yeah, I
good
don't know
one,
what
but-
Denver's cap is.
I don't think Denver can pay him.
I think his top priority is getting a vasectomy because bro's got way too many kids. For way too long.
Yeah, he needs to think about
Put that at the
one.
top of your list.
He needs to
Find
think about
out
that
what city's got the best vasectomy rate.
one. Yeah,
That's like there was one stat I seen. I think it was Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie has more kids than like career interceptions or something like
No,
that.
that's Antonio Cromartie.
Antonio Cromartie, yeah.
Who
Yeah,
did
he's
you
got, like,
say?
Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
Close.
That's
He's
another
got like
one.
12 or 13 kids. Yeah.
It may not have been
insane.
6, but it was something like that, and they compared it to
Oh
his
my-
kids.
Yeah.
that's insane.
yeah, bro.
Dude. I'm gonna text Jesse. Be like, hey, we're ready.
Or
whenever
like
you want,
Tony Romo,
baby.
same thing. Has more kids than like
Oh, he's got a lot of kids.
or Philip Rivers. Might be Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers has
So
so
Tony
many
Romo,
kids.
Philip Rivers said to like more kids than playoff wins or something like that.
Philip Rivers is 44 years old. He's already a grandpa.
Yeah, dude, and he was just playing in the NFL.
It's crazy to think, like, he comes back to the Colts after his son's high school team he coached got kicked out of the playoffs or got beat in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So the high school team he coaches. He comes back and plays for the Colts. And then he's getting an interview to be a head coach. Like, what have you done to try to be a dang head coach?
Yeah,
I
dude,
love it. I love
dude,
it,
it
though.
was
I'm here for it.
insane, bro. Like,
I think he'll be a coach someday.
I think he
Oh,
will
someday,
too. Someday,
but I
like,
wouldn't say head coach first, though.
Did you guys know why he fit in so well at the Colts, right? He's coaching a high school team and he's running the Colts offense.
yeah, he's running the Colts offensive playbook. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's using Shane
that's
Steichen's.
awesome.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, insane.
So yeah, he'll just work his way up the ladder.
Where do you like? So speaking of these other franchise tag available players, we talked about Trey Hendrickson. You're hoping he gets tagged and then traded or just tagged. What about all the other players? Like because like George Pickens on the Cowboys,
I was sorry, they're gonna tag him.
That's who I was gonna say would be most controversial,
they need to pay him
just because
I
he's
hear
also
they
a
pay him
Cowboy.
too.
he had the third most yards in the regular season.
Which I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either, and he wasn't toxic. Like, he had a couple. He
Yeah.
had one game.
You had a couple games
how
late in
happy
the season.
You know how happy I am in the offseason? I was so close to placing like a $50 futures bet for the under receiving yards for George Pickens, which was like 980. And I'm like, at the time, just because he came off of Pittsburgh, I'm like, I think he's good, but I think he's slightly overrated. I never did place the bet, and good Lord, I did it because I would have ate that.
Vegas made
$30.
so much money on that
I
one.
made a bet with Tater that
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
The famous mailbag guy.
yeah, the famous mailbag guy. I made a bet with him that that George Pickens would have a lower fantasy score than God damn it, now I can't think of his name.
Who was that? Who was
Blanking.
it?
Buccaneers, Ohio
Mike
State.
Evans?
No,
Emeka.
Oh,
Mecca
Emeka
Ibuka. Ibuka. And dude, they were neck and neck for the longest time.
Ibuka fell off a cliff.
And then-
Ibuka started out hot.
yeah.
And then Baker Mayfield was like, Ibuka's wide open right there, Tez Johnson. And it's like, dude, what are you doing? He's wide open.
Trust me, I placed a futures bet for it was $12 for Emeka Ibuka to win the Rookie of the Year
I did too. I had 25.
with like 5 weeks left in the regular season. So it was 12 to win like 330. I could have cashed out for 270 the last 5 weeks, but I'm like, I was pulling up the stats. I'm like, ain't no way that Tech McMillan is winning it. Well, I never cashed out on Tech McMillan.
I can't believe Tat won it, to be honest with you. That one surprised me, actually.
Remember when Baker was in the MVP talks after like, week 5? He was balling, and then
And then he just
Not just in MVP talks. He was the MVP through 5
yeah,
weeks.
he was the MVP. Like
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
the odds-on favorite to get
In the
MVP.
first month.
That's insane,
He
dude.
just played terrible the rest of the year.
He did. He played like shit, but I think he was hurt, which is not an excuse.
He
but
did get hurt and missed, I think, 1 or 2 games, but I agree with Adrian. Not really an excuse because it's the NFL. Like, there is no player in the NFL that's completely healthy every week. Like,
yeah, that's true.
you see it every year after a Super Bowl run, and interviews are happening. Like, oh, want to give props to so and so. He was playing all year with like a separated shoulder or something like that. Like, that shit always comes out.
Yeah.
You know what sport that
Adrian,
really
who
comes
do you
out?
want the Cowboys to draft?
Draft?
Caleb Downs.
I would love Caleb Downs
Bro
or
ain't finna be there though.
But
Sonny
defense-
Styles.
Ben, you know their Bengals are not drafting him if he falls to 10.
Dude, yeah, the Bengals aren't getting him.
Who's
I might
behind-
take Mekhi Lemon or something.
Yeah, I would.
Who's in between the Bengals and the Cowboys?
11.
Chiefs?
No, they're 9.
Sure. Chiefs are right before.
Right before. Okay. So what picks the Bengals?
10.
10.
Chiefs, Bengals are 10. I
And
don't know why I
Cowboys
would
are
say
13?
Buccaneers.
12.
12. Oh.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, who is 11?
I
Oh,
want to say Buccaneers, but it's not.
I don't think it's Bucks. Ravens?
I feel like I
they'd
know
be
this.
lower 'cause
Dolphins.
Dolphins. Hmm. Okay.
but you want the Cowboys to go defense though?
Kinda, yeah.
What about
bro,
corner?
it has to be defense.
Because you don't have Diggs.
Yeah, well, we do need a corner.
And Deron Bland sucks too. You might as well.
Yeah, Deron Bland. Why did we pay him $90 million?
Yeah, that was dumb.
That was
'Cause he had
That
like
one
six
year,
pick six.
that
Eight pick
one
sixes.
year he had
Eight
was
pick
It was
insane.
He
crazy.
had a pick.
I mean,
one
yeah, that was
singular
nuts,
pick
but-
six all freaking year.
No, the one year he had like 5 of them.
Yeah, he had a
I'm
record.
talking about this year.
Yeah,
this
this
year
year
he
he's in
sucked
it.
big donkey balls, dude. He was
Yeah,
horrible.
he was terrible.
And we paid him $90 million. What? don't get me wrong. I think Matt Eberflus had a lot to do with that, and thank the Lord he's gone. But like,
Where'd he go?
I don't think he's.
I don't think he got a job.
Hopefully he's coaching a Pee Wee football team in like fucking Nebraska.
Like the offensive coordinator for the Eagles, everyone was calling for their head.
Yes, dude. Yes,
He
dude.
went
I-
to Dolphins.
Yeah, like the clip that went viral of that young kid. It's like, oh, I hope that so and so, the offensive coordinator, I hope he's flipping burgers at the local McDonald's.
There's one.
Like,
I think I know the video you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen
the
that
kid's
video.
like-
Yeah.
6th grade, and then
And
Travis and Jason Kelsey, they brought him on the New Heights podcast, and Jason was like, "Hey, so how's everything at school?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, getting a lot of people that say hi that don't even know me." And he was, and on live air, he's like, "Hi, I don't fucking know you, but
Was his name
pretty
Kevin Piscotti? Does that sound
Kevin
familiar?
Patullo.
Kevin Patullo.
Yeah.
This completely reminds me, completely random. Do you guys remember the video from the Eagles fan whenever there's like a burning building and the dude's getting interviewed afterwards?
yeah.
The guy just like got hands like Aguilar.
That is
Nelson Aguilar called the
historic.
biggest stray.
Dude,
That was so funny.
what if since the Cowboys got the Eagles like corner and safeties coach, what if he drafts a white corner?
Reed Blankenship's
Who
a free
even is
agent.
there?
He is, huh?
But who even is there even a white
I don't
DB?
Yeah, I think I seen one coming out of Oregon this year.
Oregon?
Yeah.
Let's draft him. I want the Cowboys to draft him.
I saw he's like a first round prospect.
Yeah, Dylan Thieneman.
Yeah.
Why do you know
Yes.
that? I want to look it up so I can be precise.
Bro,
He's the
imagine
ball knower.
Snatches it from me.
Dude, bro, imagine that we get him and then he balls out and everybody's gonna be like, this guy's a white corner whisperer.
Like,
Like,
didn't you guys used to have a DB that was white? It was like Mike Epps or something like that, or was he on a different team?
That might have been a different-
I thought that you guys used to have a
I
white
don't think we- I
DB
don't think we've had a white DB.
as of recent.
I don't think so.
Guys, we talked about it last week, but having the NBA All-Star game being blacks versus whites, we are almost there to have
We're-
making a
we're
Pro
real
Bowl.
close. We're real close.
The Pro Bowl,
yeah.
all whites versus all blacks.
Yeah. Dude, get me out.
Honestly, I like the white boys in that.
Love the white boys.
You
In it.
got CMC at halfback, and
What?
sorry, but any quarterback, we have that.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yeah.
We have
We
all
have-
the kickers too.
We have
man.
all the tight ends.
Yeah, all the tight ends, all the kickers,
And the long snappers.
long snappers. Yeah, most offensive linemen.
Hunter Renfro, dog.
Yeah.
What?
Only thing we got to work on is the
McConkey.
receivers.
Lad McConkey, what? We have slot galore.
Yeah.
Slot
Who else is
receivers.
there? Lad, and who else is there?
I mean, he said Hunter Renfro.
I mean, all the tight
Hunter's a
ends are wide
end, but,
receivers,
like,
so we're just running 13 personnel.
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers, he's a dog.
We're running 13 personnel.
Yeah, Brock Bowers, George Kittle, and Dallas Goddard, and let's roll.
Yeah, let's do it. Travis Kelsey, throw him in that mix. He's old, but
Yeah.
I mean, and then the secondary we got Cooper DeJean and Reed Blankenship. I mean,
Led by
Trey
Max
Henderson,
Crosby.
Mad Max, yeah.
Mad Max, yeah, Trey Hendrickson, Logan Wilson. He could put him in the backer.
Not anymore, I don't think.
I mean, he kind of sucks, but I mean, he's white, so.
Carson Schlesinger. I
Yeah,
think,
your options are limited.
Speaking of a white, Miles Teller no longer wants to be brown.
Wyatt.
He got.
Wyatt
Why?
Teller.
My bad. I do that every
Did
time.
you say Miles?
Yeah, I get him and the actor mixed up
But-
every time.
I'm
Oh,
glad,
they're
you,
pretty close though, so you're not far off.
I'm not.
I'm glad you brought this up, just for the fact of, like, one, he's on the tail end of his prime. Around the same time, a lot of offensive linemen, unless your name is Trent Williams, you're going to be let go.
Yeah.
But what kind of drives me nuts about that whole situation is the way it happened. Like,
Did
Teller
they
was,
extend him once or no?
what's up?
Was
Yeah.
he ever extended or no?
I think
Yeah,
as soon as
one time,
they
one
traded
time.
for him.
Yeah, he was extended once or twice, I think. But what really what drives me nuts is, which the Browns are not a well-ran organization, but when you're trying to rebuild and get back into a contender, you don't cut ties with your best offensive lineman the way that we did, because the way that it happened was midway through last year. We randomly put him on the injury report, and he was never injured. Like,
Yeah, I remember.
and then it turned into that. Then it turned into he was rotating series with Cornelius
Lucas.
I think, or some other dude. They were rotating, and then his wife
Brown's gonna
brings.
need 5 new offensive tackle or offensive linemen next year.
Most
we're
likely.
going to need a lot of them because I guarantee that Batonio is out. But
Luke Whippler.
That guy
he
stinks.
He sucks.
He's
Well-
so undersized.
Well, I was saying, it drives me nuts. His wife just brought up to Twitter how it's like, I don't know what is going on. His calf is not injured, and the Browns are saying that he injured his calf. Then they interview Teller post-game, and he's like, this drives me nuts. I'd pour my heart out for this organization.
Can I mark that?
And they're saying that
should be
I'm injured, but I'm not. Like, that's not what good organizations do. I'm not saying the Browns are a good
I was about
organization.
to say, man, I
I'm
don't
not
think.
saying the Browns are a good organization, but when you're trying to get a
Well, they
team to
traded their
buy
future
in,
for Deshaun Watson, so that goes without saying.
Kevin
Dude.
Stefanski just made so many questionable decisions. With
Right.
everything.
Dude, I just saw that Deshaun Watson could be the starter next year.
Hey, I saw some video that said he was the best looking quarterback so far this offseason. There was times where he was the best looking.
Bro,
quarterback.
we're 2 weeks into the offseason. What are we talking about?
They're gonna bring in.
They all just got back from Cancun.
Yeah. I bet we'll sign one in the offseason or
Who, a
draft
quarterback?
one in the late rounds.
QB.
Flacco's available.
Probably Phillip Rivers,
Get him in there.
Cam Newton.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just seen, which all these are rumors from some Browns accounts I follow, was saying that Willis,
Malik
is a
Willis.
solid option.
He's gonna get.
he's been-
He's gonna get
He's
paid.
gonna get. Yeah.
I don't know why he's
solid
going to
as a
get paid,
backup,
but
though.
I
Bro.
agree he will, but I don't know why.
If I was one of these teams, dude, like one of these ass teams, like the Browns.
Why are you talking?
Um,
Your team that you root for is ass.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm one of these teams, like
Don't quit. I've had it with you on this podcast, throwing the Browns under the bus.
Bro, I was about to-
Team wasn't out your mouth. It's a good thing that you're sitting all the way over there.
I was gonna say Cowboys too, so fucking relax, okay? Which the Cowboys, I don't know if we necessarily need a QB, but maybe draft one to put them in, behind Dak for a couple of years. But like,
Dak's probably what 33.
I was going to
Yeah, I
say,
mean, he's getting-
do
he's
what the
getting
Eagles
old.
did with Jalen Hurts and Carson Wentz. Like when
Yeah.
Carson Wentz was on the tail end of
Buddy.
his prime,
there's another
they
one.
drafted Hurts in the second round or whatever round it was.
I like the Cowboys trading for Joe Milton though,
Oh, dude, I love Joe Milton. That was a good one.
so I don't know why they
Gave
need
up
to draft
nothing.
another.
Yeah,
Yeah,
quarterback.
we didn't give up
nothing.
shit for him.
Mhm.
But then,
Oh.
so like, say like you're the Raiders, the Cowboys, Browns, Dolphins. You can even throw in there. One of these teams that just Saints.
Steelers
like,
aren't sure what they're doing. Saints are
Steelers.
set. Saints are set on
They've
Shuck.
got
Shut
Shuck.
the
Shuck's a
fuck
dog.
up. Shuck is gonna.
The
suck.
Shuckster.
Shuck is gonna.
Don't
suck.
hate on the Shuckster.
Dude. Stop.
He's good.
Let's
Get
relax.
shucked up, baby.
But I think the Steelers are actually gonna hold out for
Shuck
Will
around
Howard.
and find
for
out.
Will Howard.
Bill Howard.
Bill Howard.
Yeah.
Like say one of these teams that I mean even the Ravens. Like the Ravens are gonna need a QB soon. Lamar Jackson. We've said it before.
He's
we'll
gonna
say it.
age.
He's gonna age bad. So like, why not tank next season?
You got Stu Pontley, bro.
Okay. Why not? Like, I mean, he's gonna suck. Wow, I was just cut off
He
big
does.
time right there. So like, why not just say screw it, tank again this year? Because next year's QB class is pretty freaking loaded. Like, I mean, you got a good.
We have a
QB
lot to
class.
see out of
And
our
next year's
commander,
draft
though,
class
before-
is insane.
Next year's draft class is gonna be like one of the best draft
All
classes.
timer.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, Arch Manning does have a lot to prove this year in college. Don't get me wrong; he has a lot to prove.
Next year is what Jeremiah and Ryan Williams is eligible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Trinidad Chambliss.
Trinidad Chambliss. I mean, you got. So let's just go-
25-year-old Trinidad Chambliss.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, and he played the system right and suit him. So I mean,
It's still stupid.
I agree.
He got denied what twice, and then he
Then he got a judge that went to
Yeah.
Ole Miss, overruled it.
and it was in the Mississippi court system too.
Yeah, it's like-
I mean, he had everything going for him.
Yeah, it's like-
Imagine you just pick that up and put it in Louisiana or like Alabama. They're gonna be like,
no
no.
way.
not
Yeah.
happening. You got next year. You have, Arch Manning, Trinidad,
Dante
Sam
Moore.
Dante Moore,
Jalen Sang or Julian Sang can go.
Sang, he can go.
Yep.
Like I mean, there's 4 pretty solid QB options, and then
Lenora Sellers.
Lenora Sellers.
I thought he was gonna come out this year and be a stud.
We kind of all thought that. I think.
I'm a
think we
big
had
I'm a big
conversations.
Lenora Sellers
I
fan.
like Lenora Sellers, and then you have Indiana. Kurt Signetti could develop this QB that they got in. TCU's or not TCU, Kansas State. Their QB. What's his freaking name?
Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson. I think he's going next year. He could be eligible next year.
Did you say Dante Moore?
Dante Moore.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 6-7 QBs right there.
I hate that.
I hated that we just did that, but oh, Ben hates it so much. But
God.
I mean, there's QBs right there that are going, and not to mention the defensive prospects you have coming out next year that are
Ooh,
fire,
Excuse
and then
me.
the receivers and offensive
O-line.
linemen next year, tight ends next year. I mean, Kazmarek, I think he's coming back to Ohio State for another year.
I
yeah?
think he entered.
Did he enter?
I'm
no,
pretty sure
you're right.
that Kazmarek is.
You're right. He did. Who did we just get out of the transfer portal? We just got a kid out of the transfer portal. I was like,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
some guy from Northwestern.
yeah. I was like, this
Yeah,
kid's
they
a
got
stud.
a guy from Northwestern and a guy from Ohio.
Yeah, that's right.
Outside of Cade Stover, we never produced tight ends at the next
No.
level.
I mean,
And
Cade
Cade
Stover.
Stover-
Sucks.
He had an okay this year.
Don't want to
What are you
say
gonna do
next
behind
level. I
Dalton
meant to
Schultz?
say at Ohio State. That's my fault.
You're gonna say Cade Stover's good. You might as well say Jeremy Ruckert's good.
I meant to say at Ohio State.
Jeremy Rucker has potential, though. I mean, let's
Marcus
be honest.
Ball?
Yeah,
Marcus
he might
Ball?
have Marcus Ball. Yeah.
Marcus Ball. Yeah.
But these guys are fine in college. Once they get to the league, they suck.
But like, I thought that Max Clare was going to be a stud, and this year he really didn't.
Yeah, he didn't do
a
much.
whole
Here.
lot.
No.
Got a critical drop against Texas in week 1.
Yeah, it was tough.
I remember how pissed I was
Yeah,
watching
that was
that,
tough.
and I
That was
goes right
tough.
in the breadbasket. Would have picked up a first down and continued to drive, and he dropped
Yeah.
it.
Were you here for that? I think were you?
I was at Hondo's.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Speaking of guys with new teams, did you guys see Nick Castellanos moved on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
did see that.
We'll probably let's get out of football talk and maybe talk
Yeah,
some
we've
other
been
subjects. But
talking about football.
baseball, we don't have much,
Did you-
but Nick Castellanos moved to the Padres.
Yeah.
Did you see his letter that he wrote?
Yeah,
I
he got
never
in
read it.
trouble last year because he got kicked out of the game, I think, and he went back into the locker room, grabbed like a 6-pack, came back out, sat next to Rob Thompson, and just cracked a cold one, just chilling on the
That's
bench.
amazing.
Oh my!
I love
what
that,
a character!
I love
That's
that.
awesome.
So like Ben,
I saw some people on Reds Twitter were like, "Should the Reds bring him back?" And I'm like, I wouldn't hate it, but they don't have anywhere for him because Suarez is going to be the DH.
And-
That's true.
And also, the Phillies are paying him the majority of his money. He's going to go to a bigger team that he can win with
Yeah.
minimal money.
Yeah, that's true.
The one thing I'll
He's not going to go to
Padres-
Cincinnati. He's not going to go to Cincinnati for small money.
No.
But you guys will agree with me here. The one thing I'll never forget about Castellanos is him sliding into home and flexing over that Woodruff or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Slurp's got the shirt with that.
Yeah,
that was-
I do.
And then somehow he gets suspended. Like, let the players
And Yacht-
troll. That was stupid.
Yachty's the one that like grabbed him by his collar. Yachty,
Yeah.
I can't stand him.
But like I feel like the MLB now, like they actually kind of let the players troll a little bit more than they used to.
Now they do. Like,
Yeah, I feel
that's
like
what I always loved about Trevor Bauer.
the people that
Trevor
get mad
Bauer
about
is
bat
so good at
flips,
trolling.
Let him
turn the fucking
juice.
TV off, you old fuck.
Yeah, honestly, like
I
yeah,
agree.
let him get on steroids. Let's do this. Like, who cares if there's
Let's
5
build,
million home runs?
let's build a 600-foot MLB stadium. Let him juice for the home run derby at least.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, and you got to think if you're letting hitters juice, why can't the pitchers juice? They're going to juice too. So I mean, they're going to be throwing 120-mile-an-hour fastballs.
Just
Why not?
imagine it if they're hitting nukes on a 600-foot field and Chris Berman's going back for literally like a minute straight on every single home run.
They should
Awesome.
use metal bats.
Way back.
Ben,
That
I
would-
saw you putting the notes about the pitchers and the catchers report.
Hey, wait.
Reported,
Hey,
yeah.
one thing. Ben, if they use
Monday, I think.
if they use metal bats in the home run derby, are they still going to put kids out in the outfield to catch them?
Yeah, cannot be doing that. Cannot be doing
Some
that.
kid's gonna catch a 600-mile-an-hour ball.
Just put
face.
them in goalies uniforms.
Oh,
Yeah, like honestly.
Bro, get a face mask for him. They're still getting a concussion.
Just a whole chest mat and everything, just ready to go.
Like ball is 130 off the bat, straight to like his shoulder.
Just straight to an 8-year-old kid's dome.
Yeah, like, oh god.
Oh, that means
Sorry to interrupt.
They'd be
You
out
guys were
there
talking
in
about
hockey gear if that was the case.
yeah. So pitchers and
Yeah,
catchers
only
reported, yeah.
43 days or so to opening day. I think 43. I think to opening day. They reported on Monday or Tuesday.
they open up with games this Saturday
Yeah.
I was gonna say the first game's this weekend.
against Cleveland.
Hunter Green came out with he was talking to the press, and last year Mark Sheldon put out an article pretty much calling Hunter Green like, yeah, because last year he got that hamstring injury or oblique, whatever it was.
Groin.
And Mark Sheldon, who was a groin injury, he's a Reds beat writer, basically called him out and said, "Well, you didn't come back soon enough. Like you could have come back earlier, but you chose to prolong your absence." And so Hunter Green came out and was like, "Yeah, there were some words this offseason that I didn't really appreciate. It was defamation of character. I just thought it was bullshit." I'm like, "Oh shit, poke the bear, Hunter Green, hell yeah." I love that.
I love it too.
Yeah, if he stayed healthy for a year, he can win a Cy Young.
Yeah, I think so too.
Even being in the same division as Skeens,
I agree.
he can go. They can go head to head.
Bro, I think Schemes though after this year probably what Yankee, Dodger.
Oh, he's got till like 2030, but the Pirates aren't going to be able to re-sign him.
Yeah, still 20. I thought he was
Wait.
done after this year.
With the way
No,
arbitration works.
MLB they got you for like 6 years.
Yeah.
Like
Your
I said,
contract
I
is like
just
6
put
or
it in baseball.
It-
So,
it's
you know.
like 6 or 7 years.
Stop it.
Are we making you uncomfortable?
Why'd you say that like that? Stop it.
Ben's a little zesty.
Geez, a little
man.
zesty.
2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
I love
I've had that queued up just waiting for a moment. I finally got to use it.
I love
Ben,
those videos.
go to 2-3 years Dagestan, forget.
Oh, I love those videos. Bro, me and
Was that
Ben,
Khabib?
Me and Ben, no.
One of them probably.
That's
One of the Nurmagomedovs. It might have been Khabib.
Dude, me and Ben have been sending each other heaters on TikTok. I mean,
TikTok's
absolutely.
so good.
I had a whole 2 days where I was on like a fat people algorithm. It was like fat people trying to do like
I have a bunch of
daily,
those
daily
as
tasks, pretty much. And it was like them
We
just
shouldn't
struggling
be
with
going
it.
into this again.
It was just them struggling with it, and it was hilarious. So I'd send every single one to him,
Yeah.
and then there was a fucking buff midget. I sent that one to
Oh, that
him.
thing was that thing was
That thing.
That thing was sick. Oh, that was great, dude. He was pretty sick though. I mean, he ran up on the set. It was great.
Did you guys see this Baylor?
Let's get back on
Was he a first baseman?
first baseman, yeah.
He hit 3 grand slams in their opening.
I saw the
game.
highlights of it.
Which
Who did?
Had that ever
Okay.
been done before?
A guy on Baylor hit 3 grand slams in
I
the
don't-
first game of the year.
I feel like no, Ben, but I don't. Nobody quote me on that because I do things stupid.
ESPN put out one of the worst headlines I've ever seen about that. It said Baylor first baseman and then whatever his name was hit
Tice
3 grand
Armstrong.
slams, hit 3 grand slams while also recording 12 RBIs. Like, well, no shit. If he hit 3 grand slams, he's got 12 RBIs.
ESPN is terrible. Like I deleted their app.
So bad.
I deleted their app a while ago, like in football season. Like, I am just tired of ESPN.
They are
Like their talk show, they don't show highlights anymore. Like when we were kids.
yeah. Sports Center. No, they
What's nothing better than getting ready for school in the morning, watching sports.
Yeah.
Center.
watching Sports Center. Yes, it was amazing.
As soon as the top 10 was done, you had to bust your
Yep.
ass to
Time
school.
to go.
But the biggest thing I love is they had like a toolbar on the side of the screen that showed all the topics they're covering. And like you guys were saying with the top 10 plays, it's like, oh, have this amount of time until I have to leave. I'm waiting until I get to watch the top 10 before I leave.
Bro, what stuck for me is like I would get to just about the top 10, and then my bus would show up because I live in
Or-
the country.
Another one was the come on, man. The plays of the week, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that was on Monday Night Football. Come on,
Yeah.
God, it was so good.
It went into that, and then it switched over to You Got Moss, I think.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, oh, look
Jesse-
what Patrick Mahomes did.
Yeah.
Jesse, we're talking about Old Sports Center. What you missed the Old Sports Center?
Used to do it. Like the da-da-da.
Yeah, and they used to show highlights and everything from all the games. Now it's just talk show hosts.
Yeah.
It's just talking about the same shit every
like
week.
they used to do. Well, y'all remember like back in the day they used to do like the hardest hit segments and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
they don't do that now.
No,
No.
It was
they
just
don't
like
do that.
guys. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, if they did those now with the hardest hits, it'd be like 5 hardest hits, and all of them would be penalties. You'd see a flag in the background.
Yeah.
After the show.
It's like the old CBS commercials that they used to show in like the 90s. Every single one is a penalty now.
Yep.
For sure.
It's just dudes just getting their legs taken out from under them. Just doing a full windmill.
All right, so
Ain't nothing
everybody,
better than that Sean Taylor hit on the Brad Mormon in the Pro Bowl on the
dude,
punt.
that was insane. Dude, could you
Sean
imagine?
Taylor, yeah.
Could you imagine if that would happen in today's Pro Bowl,
Just
bro?
lit him up.
Oh my gosh, it was
Oh my
amazing.
god.
Or do you remember? It was Miami U was playing, I think, Oklahoma, and there was a receiver who was running a go route, and Major Wright was the safety, and he was like, "Oh, I'm getting that ball,"
Yeah,
and he's like,
Oh,
and then I see a player out of the
bro.
corner of my eye, and he's like, "Ooh, I'm getting that hit instead." And
Yeah.
like you guys were saying, this nowadays that's a clear flag, even though that's just a hard hit.
I love this dude joining, and he just goes right into ball talk. Just guys
Yeah.
talking ball right now.
Yeah.
And everybody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Dude, that Florida documentary when they played
That was
Oklahoma.
Florida. I said
Yeah.
Miami U.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Florida.
Florida when they played Oklahoma in the national championship
Miami.
that year.
Mhm.
Dude, I remember watching it live. He was sprinting across the field. I watched his eyes go up and then down. He just boom,
It's like
laid
that
him out.
term,
Yeah.
shot out of a cannon.
Yeah,
That's
dude, it
literally
was-
what that was.
I remember watching that like with my parents, my mom, my stepdad, and we were all like, "Oh!" It was amazing.
Just little
Just
5-year-old.
amazing.
He got lit the fuck up.
And the crazy
I don't know how
part
old I
is,
was. I was probably
that was like
10,
right
11.
when the
Hey.
game started, so that set the tone right.
What's up,
off
Jesse?
the rip.
What up, Jesse?
I know y'all they mentioned Pro Bowl, and it kind of got me pivoting toward the All Star. Did y'all like the new All Star format?
Blacks
For
versus
NBA?
whites.
No, I didn't watch it. Why would the
I
dunk
never
contest-
watched any of that All-Star.
The dunk contest
I
is
never-
a sham.
I never watched any of it.
Yeah, I
bro.
didn't.
It was at 5:00 p.m. Why?
Yeah, dunk contest was shitty, but they did like it was U.S. Stars and Stripes versus World, and I had pretty much like the U.S. Stars and Stripes was like Stars was the young guys, Stripes was the older Americans, and then they had the World team. I think it was a lot more competitive than what it had been in years past. When you look at just the All Star game in general, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times it's like a vacation for those guys, which I don't blame them. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I guess you can see like whenever Kobe and them were playing, like how competitive it still was. But you got those mentalities back in that area that kept it that way. And I guess like with the way that I guess you could say society is now, they're thinking of it as like a vacation, which I know as they should, but it is still pretty badass when they get to performing like at their top level. Because I mean, that's what it's all about. You got 5 guys on a roster that are the top 5 guys out of that conference or whatever. You know what I mean? You would like to see a badass defensive game. You know what I mean? Or them actually kind of play just to see how it could be. But I did like I did feel like this year that they kept it decent like that, and it did make it. I guess the U.S. guys didn't want to lose to the world team. I would assume. Hopefully, that's what it was. But anyway, those guys played pretty good though.
Like the
They
last
had to
couple
do something because it was terrible to watch.
the
so
last
bad.
couple years, all they did is go down the court. They didn't even pass it. They just
Or
shot up a
shot
three.
half
Shot
court.
I think a great idea would be like bigs versus like shooters.
Oh yeah.
Have 5
Yeah.
shooters and 5 bigs on a team.
Oh, like Wimby.
Bigs, that would be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
that
just
would be-
jacking up
You
threes
know,
compared
you got a
to
lot
just
of these
dunking.
teams now. There's a lot of these teams now that are running like an almost all point guard team,
Yeah.
kind of. You know what I mean? And there you got these other teams that have 3 or 4 almost 7-foot guys. You know what I mean? That would be pretty badass to watch.
Because all you would need 2 threes compared to 3 twos.
Yeah.
Like the bigs would would need 3 baskets and the shooters would just need 2.
That's it.
So real quick, it's on topic of the All-Star game.
The
Did you
shooters
guys
would have to be
hear?
very proficient on that night.
Yeah. Yeah.
They ain't getting many rebounds.
Did you guys hear about
No,
the
hell no.
Hold on,
stuff
Jesse.
with the dunk contest and why, like the reasoning as to why Mac McClung decided to hold out?
Oh,
The
no.
thing was, there were multiple other players who were going to join the dunk contest, and they never said the names, but supposedly there were multiple players that said if Mac joins the dunk contest again, that they're backing out. And it's like, white boys have power in basketball now? What the fuck? And then that was why Mac McClung decided to say, I'm not joining, but I'm going to upload 4 dunks I would have done in the dunk
Did you
contest.
see him?
He posted all 4 of them way better than any. Like,
Yeah.
he continues to get
sick.
better in his dunk.
He
It
would have
is
won,
crazy.
bro. He would have won
Yeah.
hands down again.
100%. Yep.
Did you guys see Dame Lillard win the 3-point shooting contest though, even though he hasn't played yet all year?
Hasn't played at all this year.
On a
I'm not going to
tourniquet.
lie. I
What?
put
That
10
is
bucks
so
together.
bad.
Torn Achilles,
Such a bad look.
collecting millions of dollars.
Yep.
Like, imagine if he doesn't play the rest of the season.
Yeah. Yeah. Stupid.
Like, get him out of Portland.
He just came in, won the 3-point.
Yeah.
Fucking
was it.
hilarious.
All right. So for everybody,
Oh,
now
God.
you can probably understand now, but this is my friend Jesse down here. Me and him are in the Army together. He has a betting page on Facebook and Instagram that he shares bets to.
Go ahead and plug that shit.
Yeah, Jesse, talk about it a little bit.
Hey, hold on. Look, I actually took a step back from it for, well, I guess since the All-Star break, you really didn't have too much to bet on. But you know how there's sometimes, you create I don't know, man. It's one of those things like, whenever you're betting and shit like that, you get like a good little ride, think you have a strategy or whatever, and then I guess I did create a betting page based on like, my past success or whatever, but I don't know. And I feel like whenever I start thinking about what I have to post or whatever, it's like I'm putting too much pressure on myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
And
gotta be a lot.
like you have like 2 days and a loss in a row. It's like, damn, bro, like I'm really posting these pics. But you see cappers all the time. You know what I mean? Fix and lose.
Mhm.
But it's like, I don't know, man. You have like a personal a personal integrity about you. You know what I mean? It does put a lot of pressure. Shit that you wouldn't really think about. When I was thinking about it before, I would love to get like, if we collectively had like thoughts on bets or whatever, that would be pretty cool to probably share and upload instead of just like maybe myself, by the way, too. But yeah. Betting
Yeah,
pages.
We thought about creating a
It's something that's
segment
still kinda
called whatever Ben's got, we're gonna do the other.
Yeah.
Ben
Yeah,
can never
so
come up with a winning
the
strategy.
other guy on the screen, Jesse, Ben, he
Worst, better, alive.
worst better
Yeah.
that you've ever seen.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No!
He gets his paycheck and just immediately donates half of it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he is a big contributor to
for
life.
his money.
He's a big
Hey,
contributor.
look, man, he's not a fucking quitter. He's not a
No,
quitter.
he's not.
One of these days. One of these days.
He's definitely not a quitter. Definitely not.
What a fighter,
No,
dude.
no, we're
What
gonna
a
keep it
fighter.
going to the list.
Speaking of that, I just lost enough fucking under because I went to overtime.
Oh, you can't make it up.
Where were you betting on this game?
What's that?
What was the bet? This one bet you just made?
Oh, don't laugh. West Georgia, Eastern Kentucky under. Went to fucking overtime.
Nobody even knew that they were playing.
I only saw it because some guy I follow, I Taylor 6, and he had it.
What do you guys think? Like you're strong. Like when you think about
You talking like over unders,
you're more-
totals?
Are you talking like?
Or like-
I mean,
or
whether it
spread
be
bets.
prop,
I do the
whether it
best.
be- whether
I
it be
do the
like-
best on spread betting in college basketball. That's my strong suit.
Yeah, I hate betting.
Got you,
totals.
got you.
I'd rather
Yeah.
do the spread too.
So like,
I hate betting totals, but then he also comes in with, "Oh man, I just lost an under."
I think he means like player totals, like player prop totals. I strive in player
Well, no,
props.
I guess maybe. Yeah, same.
Jesse knows that I strive.
I didn't
in
know
player
like
props.
per sport, if you felt like maybe if you're like maybe like college basketball was more of like what you follow other than baseball or something like that maybe.
Yeah,
Betting baseball is super hard.
so hard, bro.
I like
Last
betting college
year,
football.
though-
College football Saturdays are a lot of fun to bet.
Well, last year though, I had a really good
Yeah,
run
yeah.
with the Nerfies and Yerfies for MLB.
Okay.
Did pretty good in that.
Last
For
year,
ribbies,
For what?
I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that last part he had said.
the Nerfies like for no runs in the first inning in MLB. Like last year,
Oh
I did
yeah,
best.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I did
Yeah.
pretty good in those.
Me and
Gotcha,
Jesse, me and Jesse are in a group chat with a couple of our buddies, and we share bets in there from time to time. I shouldn't say time to time; it's just about every day. But so last year we got banged on baseball, banged, bad. Like I think we actually collectively said we were never going to bet on baseball again, which is a lie. I mean,
Oh
years
no!
of mega
Oh
standings were
yeah,
good.
baseball's fun to fucking bet on, man. I love betting baseball, but like
I
I said, I normally do like the player props though.
yeah. Yeah. So the reason that we're bringing Jesse in is to he's going to give us what he thinks his favorite plays are for the weekend, starting from Thursday to Sunday. That way, if we got listeners that want to bet and maybe tail him, tail us, because I wouldn't mind getting into some player props.
There's some big basketball games on this weekend.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
there is.
There's some
Michigan,
big games tonight too.
Michigan, and
Yeah.
Duke, and Houston, Arizona.
Dude, do we
One,
think,
one, two,
UConn's
three,
just
and
You
four
guys-
all play each other, and I think they said it was the first time that's ever happened on the same day.
oh, that's dope.
Dang, that's going
Oh
good.
wow!
I think one and three
You
play, and
guys
2
can
and
bet
4.
all bet college props.
We can't bet
We
college
cannot
props
in
in Ohio.
Ohio.
No.
Oh okay. All right.
But
You can go to Indiana.
Indiana's a quick little drive away. Ain't that bad.
Yep.
Oh, 15
Got
minutes.
you.
Yeah, I think you can bet on player props over there. Get some
Yeah, you
T-Bell in Portland. Yeah, not bad.
Go get some wings and rings.
Wings and rings,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Greasy pickle.
Greasy pickle, that ain't bad.
No. Fuck greasy pickle, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that place.
Oh, really? I've
Yeah.
only had it once. They have a good tenderloin.
I've only had it
It's
once.
hard to mess one of those up.
Oh, that's true. But so the reason I don't like wings and rings, I'll get into that later. I don't want.
Could be on Slurps Hot Takes. You never know.
I don't want to out this guy.
Jesse needs to stay for Slurps Hot Takes and give his opinion.
Oh, I'd love that. You want how much time you got, Jesse?
I've got a little bit of time, yeah.
Why don't you give out some picks?
Yeah,
and then we'll
give
get
out
into
your
a segment.
picks and then we'll get into Slurps Hot Takes. This is actually our first segment, so we are not doing.
I didn't-
anything, but-
I didn't prepare for this week's picks, to be honest with you.
All right. Do you have any picks that you'd give out on the Olympics this weekend?
There we go.
There's some big hockey
No.
stuff.
I'm gonna tell you this. This is my number one rule, right? If I don't know really any idea behind the physical game, like baseball, I feel like I know it in and out. Football, I feel like I know it in and out. I have no idea of hockey. So if hockey, if it's literally anything I don't know about, I stay away from it. That's kind of like why I stay away from college basketball. Like I know the game of basketball, but I don't watch enough college basketball to really get a groove on what team is doing what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can go off like people's opinions and stuff like that, and you can go off analytics and shit like that, which when I'm doing player props, I do a lot of the fucking matchup stuff, you know what I mean? Whether it be like on baseball, it's a lot of the pitching matchups, like the successes they've had in years past and stuff like that. And with some of the some of the sports like hockey, I've tried, man. I've tried to, judge it that way. And like, when FanDuel first came out, you would have our days like, now when basketball or something wasn't on, and only hockey would be something you could bet on. And just having those runs back years ago, man, it's like one of those rules like I kind of made for myself. Like, okay, if I don't fully understand it, I'm just not going to bet on it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
hockey,
That's
I
good
definitely
rule.
stay away from.
See, like I feel like we know hockey enough, but like I mean, with hockey,
And I would be all for telling, like, if you guys knew hockey, you know what I mean, y'all came to a conclusion that just, I wouldn't have an argument either way. If we were just telling something as a group, I would have no problem just fucking telling it.
I would put your life savings on the U.S. women's team to win tomorrow.
yes, absolutely.
They are going to beat the brakes off of Canada.
I would put everything I love on it. I would.
Is Canada really bad or what?
No, the U.S. women's team is.
I saw
so good.
the U.S. women's. I had it wrote down. The
They
U.S.
felt like women's hockey was a thing.
They're mostly college girls. But
Yeah, it's mainly college girls.
during this Olympics, the U.S. women outscored their opponents 31-1,
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
Holy shit!
and they already beat Canada last week 5-0.
Yeah,
that is insane.
dude, they have been on a tear. They
Their
have been
their
so
goalie
good.
is so
I wonder
good.
what
Like
their- what their- I
She-
wonder
she-
what their team total would be.
Their goalie can just pretty much play backwards.
I'd probably say it's probably sitting at like 6.5, Jesse. I don't know it for sure, but I'd probably say 6.5.
So the total over for that game is 5-5, and it's at plus 112, which is actually really good money if
That is
they're
good
scoring
money.
like that. You know,
The only thing I'd say is it's a championship matchup. They may not be playing.
Yeah.
They may not be trying to showboat.
So
They're just going to get their lead and just
I'd say
keep wasting the
they're
clock.
trying to secure it.
Yeah.
I'd say their team total then is probably 3.5.
I don't know what the money line is. It might be minus 800. I'd take what you can at that.
5 for a negative 136 on the team goals for women's.
That's kind of what I was figuring.
Just put the house on it.
Yeah.
Which I don't. What do you guys look for as far as like when you're looking at props? Do you have like a you know how obviously you have your margin or whatever? Do you look at, do you want it to be where you're getting plus money, or do you mind betting 100 to only win 65 or 70, or what are you guys looking for whenever you're betting?
Ben will bet 1,000 on a minus 300 and it'll lose.
That's just not true. I don't like to bet more than I don't like to lay more than like minus 130 in shoes. Minus 130 is about as high as I.
Yeah, okay.
I'm kind of like,
I got you.
if I'm betting straights, that's kind of where I'm at too.
So how I am, if
Yeah.
I'm looking at like a
130,
regular
140, I think
line,
140 would be.
if I'm
Say
looking
that
at like
again?
a regular line and not an alternate line, in my opinion, if I think that is a lock, I could care less if it's plus 500 or minus 500. If I think it's going to hit, I'll still place it. That's how I am.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I got you.
I would just feel bad on losing the bigger minus value. Like if you think something's a for sure locked and you put a lot of money on it and it loses, that's just got to be a terrible
Dude,
feeling.
if I'm betting something and it's minus 500 and it loses, I'm pissed. But if it's like minus 130 or even plus numbers, I'm like, I'm still kind of a little upset about it, but it's like, all right, man, I lost $10 over that, whatever.
It's easier.
Yeah, it's easier to comprehend.
And some of the ones that you should look for are like the ones that kind of don't make sense, that are like pretty high odds, where you're like, that seems weird to me. Like
there's been a couple games where Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was like plus 30 points or 31.5 or whatever, 30.5 or 31 or whatever it was, but like, and it was like plus 100, and I was like, well, that seems silly, and just bet it, because like, I mean, you're gonna either double your money or.
Bro's getting 25 free throw attempts.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
the
dude,
whole
he's
thing
getting-
with that is if he gets to the free throw
That's
line,
what
if
I'm
he gets to the free throw line, his over is going to hit.
Yeah, exactly, and he's getting to the.
You
free
mean when
throw
he
line.
does get to the
Yeah,
free throw
it's not
line, not
if.
if he does?
He's getting there no matter what. I feel like, but
Miserable to watch.
yeah, it really is. So Jesse, let's hear some of these picks.
Yeah, put him on the spot.
Oh shit.
Give out picks to the 8 listeners.
So I'm actually gonna show you guys. I'm gonna try to show it through my phone. I don't know if it'll come up right. So there's an app that I use to kind of gauge everything. It's called props.cash. Are you guys familiar with that?
Nope, never heard of it.
Nope.
Okay. Shit. I don't know if I can see it right here. But it's like this.
Looks like
I'll try
TikTok.
to send it in the group, Adrian. But it's like 3 little
There
bars.
we go.
I don't know if it's
Oh yeah,
easier.
yeah.
Now
Yeah,
it's
they're
it.
focused. Yep.
All right.
You have a Brazzers
Okay,
app?
cool. Yeah, it's a Brazzers app. So like when you pull it up, man, it has like
Oh shit. That's advanced. That's advanced
pretty much
analytics right there.
NBA, MLB, pretty much everything, and you can go pretty much like so. Let's say like if I'm on NBA right now, if I go to the first game, the Atlanta game, it'll give you like an edge on the side of like what their prediction would be, I guess you could say. And then if you click on that said like whatever said person you're trying to look for, you can go like the last 10 to 30 games of what they've done. You can go to like the heads there. You can pull up all all the other books to where you can see like where all the books are like got them, you know, kind of that, you know what I mean?
This you are like,
it's really useful, man. Like
bro. You're giving Ben the biggest erection in the world right now.
No shit. Ben's about to ask you for a promo code.
Ben is about to come off like unglued, dude.
Jesse, you're gonna have to
Dude.
text him the promo code.
So you'll it costs $21 a month, man, but it's the best $21 I spend. You know what I mean? Each month. So like,
If that helped you win a couple bets, like that's paying for
Yeah,
itself.
for real.
Yeah,
But
man,
Jesse,
like I mean, I don't place a bet unless I look at it. You know what I mean? Well, it's really literally like the reason why I place my bets. So like, I'll get on FanDuel and I'll see what my rewards are, right? Whether if it's a parlay reward or a single bet, whatever the case may be. And I'll kind of already like kind of gauge like, you know, I'm gonna do 2 or 3 single bets depending on like what my bankroll is. You know what I mean? And how I is my strategy is I focus my big money on like my single bets, and I'll still like take advantage of the parlay boost. You know what I mean? But I don't necessarily put as much on my parlays because if I win, you know, 1 to 2 of my single bets out of like 3 or 4, you know, I'm only losing, you know, not it's a little bit less than 50% of your money, give or take $20, depending on how much you're betting, really. But you know, I'm not necessarily losing as much with, you know, I'm betting the same amount on my parlay as well. Like if I'm putting $100 on my straight bet, then I'm probably just gonna put 10 or 15 on my parlay. You know what I mean? To me, it just doesn't make sense to bet $100 on my straights and then bet another 100 on my parlay as well. You know what I mean? And then
yeah.
if everything fucking loses, you know what I mean, then
Yep.
I'm just out even more. You know what I mean? I'm kind of focused on mainly like if I have at least 4 single bets, I need at least 2 of the 4 to hit. You know what I mean? To have a decent day or at least break even, to have some room for tomorrow. And then if I win 3 out of 4, it was a good day. And if somehow I hit all 3 or all 4 of whatever I placed, then it was just a great day, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, this app, man, I would say, yeah, I would highly recommend it. Mainly just like I said, it's got NHL on it. That's where I have like tried to do my NHL bets, and you know, it's just like anything, man. You're gonna have some luck, but whenever you kind of like figure your way around it, man, you can kind of figure out what works for you. Let me see. If I'm just kind of going off my head, man. Tomorrow we got Atlanta, Philly at 6, Brooklyn, Cleveland. Brooklyn, Cleveland should be a fucking blowout. Like, okay, off rip, you know, they got James Harden is only at 7.7.5 assists, man. And we all know, I mean, he's gonna get his assists regardless, you know what I mean? And I mean, he's been with them what, 3 games now? It's been 3 games he's been with Cleveland.
3 to 4,
Yeah.
So his last 3 was 8, 7, and 11. Brooklyn, I'm expecting Brooklyn to fucking, you know, take a shit anyway. I'm expecting Cleveland to kind of beat them by 25 almost. And then the other way that I look at it is you're always gonna have at least 2 people get 20 plus points almost. They're gonna be up there. You know what I mean? It's like, who is the guy that's gonna fucking do it this game, or who is the guy, the most consistent guy who's gonna get you that edge? And then like when you have these point guards like Harden or even Maxey, man, Maxey, if you look at it this year, his assist numbers are up like a motherfucker. These guys, man, especially like whenever they're kind of down at like the 7.5. If you remember last year, Harden, you couldn't get him under 9.5 last year. You know what I mean? So like some of these bets, it's like, you know, we know what these guys can do. So to me, it's like how you said, man, it's like some of these are a no brainer. Like that Harden 7.5, I would bet that all fucking day. You know what I mean? Especially like just based off, there's nothing that shows me for one, for him over his consistency over like the last 10 or 15 games that's going to stray away from it. You know, the player as a player, you know, Brooklyn's going to probably, like I said, shit the bed. You know what I mean? I'd say Harden would definitely probably be my one. If I'm gonna, I'll try to find 3 right now. And then the other thing too is, man, I don't like just trying to grab a big name either. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's easy to do. Like you can go to let's say last year, like Anthony Davis's rebounds or even Joker's rebounds. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
those are kind of. I don't want to sit there and be the guy that's betting the same three bets, 3 days in a row. You know what I mean? I do like to kind of switch it up also, because it's. I mean, there's even like you can have your days where you can pretty much run the same person three straight games. You know what I mean? And it's like I guess it it's on the person. You know what I mean? If you're putting out the same person 3 straight days, not saying that it won't hit. It's just the viewers looking at it. A viewer looking at it would be like, well, damn, this motherfucker's just running the same person every day. You know what I mean? Like I can do that. So that's the reason why I do try to look at it as picking some other guys to
Yeah, you got to feel like you
possibly,
earned your bets, earned your wins.
Yeah.
Also, just the fact alone
You want now?
how Harden is like a lob threat. His lob threat with Jarrett Allen has been huge towards the Cavs' success.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So Jesse, what I want you to do is real quick. What I want you to do, get some of these bets put together and screenshot them, and like screenshot like your app there, and send it to me so I can. I'm gonna try to edit into the video tonight, and that way like the viewer can see after all this like what you're doing, and like we'll probably. I mean, I'll tell you at least, you guys.
Oh, I'll tell. I don't give a shit.
All right, let's get into Slurps Hot Takes here.
Yeah, Jesse. While you're pulling those up, we're gonna get into Slurps Hot Takes. And then before you get off, we'll have you spit them off. So Slurp, take it away, there, brother.
Yeah.
All right, you got a total of 3, 2 related to sports, and 1 is not sports related. So the first one, I'll start out hot with the sports one. Before I get into my take, I'd like to ask some questions here. So all of us love like amazing stats that maybe we'll never see again, or just the fact of being a cool stat alone. So do you have like a stat off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head.
Like one of your favorite stats of all time that you know?
Favorite stat of all
Like
time.
I know that Ben does. Or...
Favorite stat of all time would have to be Cavs 2016 versus Atlanta. We had 25 3-pointers in the whole game. That's probably one of my favorites.
Wasn't that like the first round of the playoffs?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We were up one.
Now, Ben, do you have like a favorite stat of all time?
UConn women's basketball has had 8 undefeated seasons.
Okay, I forgot about that. That's a good one. What about Jesse? You got one?
Insane.
Yeah, I think I'll just be a little biased here. I think probably Henry's 2K season that he had with us.
Okay. Yep.
I think it was just great seeing the way that we ran that year. You know what I mean? It was great.
Jaron, you got
I'm
one?
not sure if this is considered a stat, but I just love Jameis's 30 for 30 season.
Yeah,
Hey, here's another stat. Here's another stat I want to throw out. Joey Chestnut doing anything.
Yeah, doing anything.
Doing anything food related.
Okay, I love that. So the hot take I have, so none of you said the favorite stat of all time that I like. In my opinion, hot take number 1, the best stat of all time is Tom Brady did not play a single snap his entire career where his team was statistically eliminated from the playoffs. To put this into consideration, he played 23 seasons and a total of 15,906 snaps. That is absolutely insane, just given the fact that sometimes when he's on the field, there's 10 more games that's going on or a few after, to where like you get on to the late season. If there's a team in his division that wins or loses, could knock him out, but he didn't play a single snap where his team was out.
So what's the hot take?
I love that stat, Slurp.
That's the best stat of all time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a great.
I agree.
I don't think that's a hot take at all. That's a
Like
fantastic.
the most
take.
unbreakable one.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I kind of wish Tom Brady played in a tougher division at some point.
Yeah, I do kind of wish
That division
like,
has always been ass cheeks.
yeah, the Bills at that time sucked. The Jets have always sucked. And then I mean
The Sanchez though.
The butt fumble.
fumble. Yeah, I
And
remember that.
the Dolphins have just always been a clown show.
Dolphins
Yeah.
as well. Yeah. Well, I mean, they had a good couple years under Tannehill before he went to the Titans. But I mean,
Well, the NFC South was no better.
yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Saints and-
yeah,
Panthers.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
They
crazy
catch
though.
Drew Brees at all.
That
That is an
a
insane
crazy stat.
That's a crazy stat.
I just-
Jesse, what do you think about that stat there?
That's wild.
I would agree. That's
I
the
tried
most
to look it up.
unbreakable one.
That's the reason why he's the GOAT.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, you think that's so team reliant? That's 22 people on the field
Right.
reliant. It's not like all these other guys that have individual stats,
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
like Cal Ripken's streak.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like I tried to look up the leaderboard for snaps taken without their team eliminated, and I couldn't find it. I just remember I scrolled across that on TikTok or something, and I'm like, that is absolutely wild.
The only other thing that I could ever think of would be a Tiger Woods statistic.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're comparing them,
He's got so many things that we could talk about.
dude.
Yeah.
We
can
might have an
we can
episode during the Masters. We might talk about Tiger Woods for
we could
2
literally
hours.
have a whole episode just about Tiger Woods and how great and dominant he was.
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean, we got a whole
Like,
episode about how
Drunk
good Tom
driving,
Brady.
he was pretty good. Driving around with a wife chasing you with a 9-iron,
pretty good.
pretty good.
Cocaine sniffer, very good at doing that.
Him
Very
and Dustin
great.
Johnson were hanging out.
Yeah. Running in the ditches. He's probably top of the leaderboard on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did just come out the other day and said he's not
He's
it's
not-
not out
he-
of the picture to play in the
Yeah,
Masters
I seen
this year.
that one.
Yeah, I
too.
saw that. That was. Could you imagine if he came into the Masters this year? I think.
Oh, you're gonna bet that he's gonna win too, and you're gonna get
You're
just
damn
gonna
sure
hand
I'm
your
gonna
money
bet he's
away.
gonna win.
You're
Dude,
just gonna hand money away.
absolutely. I put $10 on that. He'd probably be like plus 9,000, 20,000.
Hey, how'd your Brooks money line last week finish?
That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you
Okay.
didn't last week?
No.
I would like to say real
Did you
quick,
golf
since we're on the
last
topic of the Masters, I won I won a boatload of money in the Masters this past year. Like every day in every round of the Masters, you had a profit boost. So originally, I just put like $10 or $20 on Rory to win it all, and then I'm like, oh shit, yeah. Then every round you get a profit boost. So I ran it back every day with
That
the
is
profit boost
So smart.
for Rory to win it
Wow.
all.
Oh,
And
that's dope.
I won over 300 just by doing that, and I bought a brand new set of clubs. And I suck at golf, but I'm like, hey, it's free money.
I do not think that's a hot take, by the way, so we can get back on track
All
here.
right.
I do not think that's a hot take at
Want me
all.
to go to
You think
my-
it's a hot take?
No, I don't.
Ben, do you think it's a hot take?
Nope.
Jesse, do we think that's a hot take?
I think you forgot what we're talking
Buying
about.
golf clubs?
No, the Tom Brady one.
No, the Tom Brady stat.
Yeah, we got off topic.
Yeah, we got off top. We're really good at doing that.
Oh shit! Sorry. Do we think it's a hot take? The
Hot
Tom
take-
Brady stats? I think it's a hot stat.
So we do not think that that's a hot take. You think that's cold as ice?
We don't think it's a hot take that it's not the greatest thing to ever happen. Like
Yes.
that's the best statistic.
Best statistic, football related. Go with that.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right, we're on agreement. here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, we're-
Hot take number 2, then.
All grins.
I don't know if you guys consider this a hot take. Like I said, I'm kind of running out of stuff to say for my segment, but anyway, ribeye is the best cut of steak.
Hmm.
For the money, I think I like a filet mignon.
I'm gonna.
Although I don't have the money for it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's just
I
so
was gonna
tender.
say. I was
Man.
gonna say like a tomahawk is probably the best cut in my opinion. I've only had it
Have you
one
ever had one,
time.
Adrian?
I had it one time. It was
Never had
phenomenal.
one.
It was so great, dude. They bring it out on this freaking hook thing, and it's like
Mhm.
practically on fire. And it was dope.
They could just smack you across the face with it whenever
I
you
know,
get
I
to.
honestly,
Thank you.
Honestly, the guy that brought it out could have smacked me across the face with it 10 times. I would have loved it.
Now I love
I
me
would've
some
loved
steak,
it.
but like, yeah, I've always been a ribeye person. Like everywhere I
Ribeyes
go,
are great.
like,
I do have to say, I think ribeyes are probably in my top 3, maybe top 5.
I just love
in that
the
area.
quality, or not the quality, the quantity of the steak that you're getting, no
Yeah.
matter where you go
Yeah.
in the ribeye that you get.
No, that's true. I can't disagree with that.
I think that's the number one thing that people will order
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
for the price
sure.
and the meat. If you're looking for a steak, that you can't go wrong.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, New York.
Like,
strip is
obviously-
kinda ass, but
Everybody would say that like a filet mignon is the best, but like I don't know, just towards go-tos like
the thing
It's
about a
like I
filet,
said, the
but the thing about a
ribeye
filet
has-
mignon is it's it's the proportion's not as good as like
Right.
you said, like a ribeye.
Which that's why I included
Yeah.
like the quantity
yeah,
of the steak.
the filet mignon is great because of how tender and like less fatty it is. But like,
Yeah.
I think the size of it, you're like, bah, man. That
I think the
sucks.
steak that I order the most is a New York strip. I mean, just can't go wrong with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
not
but
either.
sometimes like depending on where you go, New York strip is thin. I don't like a real thin steak.
Mostly they're like inch
No,
thick.
no.
Not a thin steak guy. But I mean, most places you do go, yes. But like you can go to some places like you go up to St. Henry nightclub. Their New York strip is not an inch thick.
Right.
They're maybe a couple centimeters thick, but like
Yeah.
you know,
What was so your hot take was that it's the best,
The
or
best.
not the best?
That it is the best.
see, I think that's a bit of a hot take, in my opinion.
I'm cool with it.
I mean, yeah, I don't hate the take.
I think it's more like kind of in the middle for me, like leaning more towards hot, but like you're not scorching.
Yeah.
You're not scorching. You're like maybe a little bit above room temperature.
I think for the average person, they're going between New York strip and a ribeye.
I can see that, yeah. Yeah. For if you're just going to Rex's Toad House for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jesse, you think that's a hot take or no? He is.
No.
All right. All right. Love it.
Last one.
Last one.
All right. We're going to my first. Well, my second hot take for you. 2016 was the best year in NBA history.
Not a hot take.
Now,
Not a hot take
I
at all.
got a bunch of things that went on the year of 2016 in NBA history. I'm going to explain some, and then I'll open it up to you guys. So in 2016, you had the legendary farewell tour with Kobe Bryant, where he dropped 60 in his final game. Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett ended their careers. The Warriors set an NBA record with going 73-9. Steph Curry had the best shooting season ever and unanimously won MVP. Cavs came back from a 3-1 deficit while beating the best team ever. LeBron had the best finals performance ever, with leading in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, and also had his iconic chase down block on Iguodala that will always be shown and going down in NBA history. You had Durant and Westbrook, who carried OKC. Kawhi emerged as an elite two-way star. The Harden established himself as one of the league's most creative playmakers. And then on top of that, you had a lot of generation that was stepping in with Giannis and Jokic were just breaking onto the scene in the NBA. And then
It's a lot.
we also had arguably the best dunk contest ever, as Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine
That was a good one.
were trading
Oh,
dunks,
that's a good one.
and a lot of iconic dunks.
Yeah.
Like just jaw dropping dunks that still get played to this day.
Is that the one? Is that the one when Zach LaVine had the guy in the car, like, and he like?
Yeah,
went over-
yeah.
Is that the one where the mascot was spinning around on one of those
Yeah.
hoverboard
Oh, yeah, I
things?
think it
where
was. Yeah, yeah.
He jumped
Yep.
over the dang mascot and like went under the legs, and he still lost.
Yeah, that was
Let's say he
insane.
didn't even
Zach
win on
LaVine
that.
Did like
Yeah.
2 free throw line dunks.
That's
He
the
did a
exact
leg
reason why the dunk contest now will always be shit. It's because that's what
Yeah.
they have to compare it
Yeah.
off of.
Standard was so high.
Besides
yeah.
Matt McClung, you think Matt McClung was the closest thing you got to that dunk
Yeah.
contest. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for real. I agree.
Yeah, after all that, after everything that you just said, yeah, I'm in agreement that was the best year.
That was definitely the best year in NBA history.
There was so much shit that happened that year, like
Yeah.
just let alone the 73-9 Warriors, how Steph Curry, though, like that year, like people forget how dominant that he was. Like,
Yeah.
there was a bunch of games where he dropped about 30 or 40 in one quarter.
Let's not forget that was also the year that the Warriors went crying to go get KD
Yeah, that is
after they
true.
lost the finals.
Yeah.
Which also a fun
LeBron
fact that I completely
baby boy
forgot about. I brought up something in here how Durant and Westbrook emerged with the OKC, but that year OKC blew a 3-1 lead to the Warriors in the conference championship. Then the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead to the Cavs in the finals.
Yeah.
See, I think the Cavs one is so memorable. Like, if you ask me what year
Yeah.
for the rest of my life,
2016.
if you ask me what year
I
LeBron
remember-
came back to Cleveland and won,
I remember
I
the-
will know it's 2016.
I remember the tweets going out, dude, because KD came back from injury, and I remember the tweets going out. They were like, "Dude, LeBron's not dropping 40 on KD next game. We got KD. He's not doing that. He's best defender to play the game." I mean, people are like roasting LeBron. Dude, he came out and dropped 41 on their heads. 2 games in a row, he put 41 on them. In the final game, he put 38 on them. Dude, I mean, it was definitely, that is definitely the best year, I think, especially in our lifetime. I mean, I think maybe the 88 or 89 Bulls probably had the closest thing. That season was probably the closest, but I mean, I don't even think it compares. Like, because I think the Bulls that year went had a pretty good record going into it.
72-10.
72-10 probably.
Yeah.
But I also think we might just remember it more because that was the year that me, Ben, and Slurp graduated.
I was an AIT when that happened. I was learning how to work on trucks.
I remember because that's the only franchise in Cleveland history to go and win a fucking title. So
That's also true. I mean, we got a good shot. We're kind of
the Guardians are the only other team that have a legit shot because they've made the World Series.
Well, this year the Cavs. I mean, they're kind of emerging.
They're
right
on
now.
one right now.
Yeah, they're emerging. But here's the thing about the Cavs, though, is after every All-Star break,
Hey.
what do the Cavs do? We shit down our legs.
But in the East, though, in my opinion, there's not a whole lot of teams in the East that
Yeah.
are like a legit threat to the Cavs.
No, yeah,
Like, I think it was last week or the week before, they beat a fully healthy Denver Nuggets at Denver. Like,
Plus, the 2 teams in the Eastern Conference last year are both missing their star players still.
yeah. I mean, you have
Tyrese Halliburton
Tyrese
and
Halliburton.
Tatum. They're out
Yeah.
until
What's
I mean,
going on
Tyrese,
with Mobley?
Mobley, I don't know when he's coming back. I had kind of forgot about that because he's been out for quite a while.
Me and Jesse won a lot of money on Mobley last season. We
Are you kidding? How you talk about every time you bet on him, he never hits.
No, I'm talking about this year. This year, every time I bet on him, he doesn't hit. Last year, me and
This
Jesse,
year, yeah, Mobley's been a bucket this year, dude.
last year, me and Jesse were betting on him. Like, we were sending bets every other day, and it had Mobley either a straight or parlay. I mean, everything.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about Mobley, man, but I love Mobley. I think he's a fucking bucket, dude. Like, I just think he's a baller.
He just needs to put on some pounds.
His 3-point game is emerging.
Yeah.
That was another one. We are hammering the over today.
The over is getting hammered, bro. The over is getting hammered. I don't think that's a hot take at all, what you were saying. Ben, hot take?
No, I mean, you could have said 2 things, and I would have said the hot thing. If you said LeBron had the greatest finals of all time, and Cleveland won the title, I'd have been like, "Yep, I'm sold."
You don't think it's a hot take? You already said it.
No.
Yeah. Jesse, not a hot take?
No, I think so. I think like so far from what I've heard, that was to me the most complete, I guess, year you could say. You know, man, that whole year. I mean, it was just a badass fucking year, man.
Yeah, so he's
It's hard. Like when you think of like the whole complete system, like the whole complete year. You know what I mean? It's hard to top all that with everything that had happened.
All right, so let's get into your picks for this weekend, Jesse. Just rattle some of them off here.
Man, so this is gonna be kind of like, you know, off the limb here, man. But I said Harden assists. I really don't think you can go wrong with 5 every game. Right now he's at 8.5, and you know a lot of these. Sometimes you know, I feel like whenever you know, let's say like you know. You have your games or whatever for the day, and then you go immediately to start researching. You know, some people may think like it's bad that you're immediately going back and researching like a degenerate. You know what I mean? But you know the way if you gamble, the way that these lines move, you know what I mean? Like the way that people bet on them, like you can catch someone at, you know, there was one day I caught KD at 22.5 points, you know what I mean, the night before the game, and then the day of it ran up to 25.5, you know what I mean? He ended up scoring like 32 that game or 34, so obviously it cleared, but you know, I don't think it's wrong to go ahead and, you know, try to get some of these bets out if you're really comfortable with them and feeling them. So like Cade at 8.5, I love that. Brandon Ingram is another one that I really like tomorrow. Like his last 2 games right before All-Star break wasn't too hot. But I mean, he's putting up fucking buckets. You know what I mean? Like he's putting up shots. I mean, he's at 20.5, and when you think of like, you got Scotty Barnes up there, R.J. Barrett, which he just came back from injury. Emmanuel quickly. To me, Brandon's like the most consistent, I would say, up there. And I want to say against his position, they were.
Yeah. Forgot about him.
Let me go back to that real quick. Sorry, because they're playing Chicago, and Chicago is 27th against the shooting guard. So, and then, which I know, like Chicago traded a couple pieces, so it's obviously not the same Chicago team, but I mean, he's 100% head to head against Chicago. That was another thing. And then my last one is Julius Randle, which he is. I think Randle's hit or miss, but tomorrow, where is that at? So. Where did that game go? Or is that on Friday's game? Yeah, never mind. I looked ahead until Friday. I'm gonna call.
You can do Friday.
For Friday. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, Randall. I thought he was on Thursday's list, but he's on Friday's list. But they're playing Dallas, man. Dallas is 21st against the Ford. And I mean, Dallas. They're not a scary team, in my opinion. Cooper's going off, you know what I mean? They just ain't. They're in that rebuild mode too. I think Minnesota's probably going to wax them, you know what I mean? And Julius could possibly both go over on their points, but I really like Randall on Friday, and then tomorrow Harden, Cade, and Brandon.
Love it.
Love it, bro.
So
love it.
And then, yeah, man, going forward, bro, when we get on here, I'll start trying to, with some of the player props, it'll be hard throughout the end of the week, you know what I mean? Like, if we're on here Wednesday, I know I can get some Thursday and Friday, but some of them won't open until, obviously the day of on, like, Fridays and Saturdays and stuff, so.
You can throw them in. You can throw them in for, like, Thursday and Friday, and we can do that because these episodes go out on Thursdays, so you can throw those down Thursdays and Fridays, and then
if I have some where like some late ones come in, I can just shoot them over to you.
Yeah, and then I can always like put it on like Twitter and stuff like that. Like, do whatever if you just want to send some through. But yeah, bro. Hey, man, we appreciate you coming through, man. Well, we'll definitely.
Hey, man, I love this. Yeah. I'll get a lot better, the more I come on. If you guys want to continue having me, bro, I enjoy this.
For sure. All depends if this hits or not. If you make the people some money, we'll see you next week.
Somewhere.
If you make the people money, we'll have you on next week.
Yeah. I'll make sure I bear my A game from here on out.
All right, bro.
See you later.
All right, we'll holler at you later, man.
Man, he's gotta get that Wi-Fi checked out though. we gotta talk about that. I'm gonna text him. He's gotta get that.
Man, man, I hope you agree. I hope you're like, man, I hate all four of his picks.
I haven't looked. I didn't look at any.
You
don't like him?
No, I'm just saying we should feel more comfortable if Ben says I don't really like him.
I want you to look at these picks, Ben. I really do, and I want you to tell me which ones you don't like.
Notion comes from.
Anybody that knows you on a personal level knows where this notion is coming from.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't hardly even bet that much anymore.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and
that's because it's not college football season.
And if my grandmother was had two wheels, she'd be a bike. So.
What slurp?
Creighton just beat UConn at UConn.
Whoa.
95 to 84 or something like that. Creighton stinks this year too.
Speaking of college basketball, did you guys see Mick Cronin eject his own player last night?
Yes, dude. What? Dude, Mick Cronin is a fucking piece of shit, dude.
Yeah, he's such an asshole.
Dude, I do not like because he's bitching and complaining about the Big Ten, like boo-hoo us, blah blah blah. Like,
should have stayed at Cincinnati then.
Yeah, he should have stayed in Cincinnati. What a douche! I do not like him whatsoever.
That's a bad look. It's a bad look for him. I think
it's a horrible look for him. Ejecting your own player because of a hard foul.
I have another college coach that this is kind of goes into my new segment, Dumbass of the Week.
Here we go.
So
speaking of this new segment by Jaron, Dumbass of the Week.
Yeah. my first dumbass was Dame Lillard. We already talked about him.
Yep.
My second dumbass is Kansas State head coach. I don't know if you guys saw him or not.
No, what happened with him?
He pretty much came out and said that I don't know who they played or they just had a bad performance. He's like, these players do not deserve to wear the uniform on their backs.
Oh,
He ended up getting fired a couple days later.
I don't blame you. Don't say that to the media. You say that to your players, but you don't say that to the media. That is the wrong thing to say in front of the media, dude. You don't say that about your players in the media. You
Dumbass of the week.
idiot.
My third and final dumbass of the week is the popcorn vendor in Norman, Oklahoma. Alabama and Oklahoma were playing the other day, and there was a popcorn vendor that caught on fire, or a popcorn machine. It caught on fire and canceled the game. I don't know if it canceled the game or not, but they had to evacuate a bunch of people.
Set it back. Oh, nice, dude. Love that.
Jeez.
Yeah, there's a great video out there.
That's huge. That's awesome. Speaking of,
so I hope dumbass of the week kind of sticks around because there's a lot of dumbasses that we need to call out.
That's a good. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Absolutely. So let's get into some mailbag questions and then we'll wrap it up with the Olympics.
All right. So we got two. First one, Ernie. He asks, "Is racing a sport? And who do you guys like to win F1 this year?" I'd like to lead us off and say that racing is not a sport. I don't give a fuck what level it is. NASCAR, dirt racing, F1. None of it's a sport. It all sucks. It's hard to watch. It's terrible.
It doesn't have a ball.
F1, I don't give a fuck.
Thank you, dude. Like I don't care. Okay, I don't even. The only F1 driver I know of is Max Verstappen. That's it. And I want to stop Max Verstappen about this subject, dude. Racing's not a sport. It stinks. It is so tough to watch. I watched 25 laps of the Daytona 500 on Sunday, and I wanted to gouge my eyes out. And that's only because I got forced to.
Hey, 4 hours of left turns, man.
I went to Jason's one time to watch F1, and I think I made it through about 15 minutes and ended up falling asleep on his couch. So,
dude, it's tough to watch.
I have to agree with you guys. I don't think
Jaron, any thoughts?
I agree with y'all.
I think
I think going in person, it's a lot cooler, kind of just like hockey and basketball.
Yeah, I mean, like going to Eldora and stuff and watching the dirt racing down there it's fun. It's fun. Like it's cool. Because,
I like the loud, and you can feel it in your chest. The cars go by.
Yeah. I went down to.
That's a cool feeling, but watching it on TV,
stupid
snooze fest.
Yeah, I went down to Homestead one time because my dad lived there. And this is when I got back from Afghanistan. They had free tickets to the races in Homestead, and it was like they had the truck series and then the qualifying and sprint stuff. We watched the truck series. And it was cool, like it was fun to watch and everything, and you felt it and everything. It was cool. I had 7 or 8 tall boy Bud Lights, and I was hammered drunk because I just went 7 months without drinking anything. But still, I mean, like that's the cool part about it.
Right.
But other than that still doesn't justify that as a sport.
I went to the Brickyard 400 when I was a kid with my family, and
500.
I thought it was Brickyard 400.
I don't know. Look at me, dude.
No, it's Daytona 400 Brickyard or Daytona 500 Brickyard 400. Anyways, the Brickyard in Indy or whatever.
So
I went to that. That was pretty
now,
cool. But like
one thing I do want to go to the Indy 500 because I hear it's just a massive party.
They also have a rave in the middle.
Yes,
in the middle, and they put 3 holes of a golf course inside of it too.
I do actually want to go play golf there.
That would be fun.
That I don't even know what it costs, but I do kind of want to do it.
I think you can just drive underneath.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I don't know
go
the
play
golf.
those
I don't know
holes.
how much like it costs to golf. Is what I'm saying. Like we should. That's where we should record our first golf video. Is that course?
Just getting kicked out of the Indy Speedway.
No, dude, they ain't gonna kick us out. Just be like, hey,
We're gonna take a golf cart around the track or some shit.
We're gonna. That'd be hilarious. Golf cart would probably die, dude. By the time we got around, be out of gas.
We just get a helicopter view of us in a golf cart, just driving slow as shit.
Idiots recording a YouTube video for golfing, actually driving around the Indy 500. Helicopter view. What are you seeing up there, Jerry? Well, they are definitely drunk.
They're intoxicated.
I don't like.
Yeah, like the question. Don't like racing. Not a sport. Is Ernie a big racing fan?
Ernie's a huge F1 guy, and his driver is Lando Norris, so I'll root for Lando Norris this year.
Sure, me too.
Yeah, all right.
They don't know what it is. We got another one too. Tater asks, this is a great question. Is cereal a soup?
No,
What? No.
cereal's just cereal.
I agree. It's not a soup in my eyes.
I would not classify it as a soup.
I never looked at it like that, but it's something that's
Doesn't soup doesn't?
I guess you consider it a soup when it's been sitting and it's all
like
soggy.
the same thing as saying if hot dog is a sandwich or if it's not.
Hot dog is a sandwich.
Hot dog's just a hot dog.
Hot dog's just a hot dog, and cereal's just cereal.
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't for something to be classified as soup. Doesn't it have to be warm? Like, doesn't it have to be hot? Like, is that, or am I just
It's a cold
talking?
soup.
Like, I've never
That
had.
was a ramification. I never.
I
had
did, well, have you ever had cold soup?
Well, real quick.
That's a fair point. but-
Preferably not.
I never have. I mean, that's a great point. but-
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
soup is a liquid with some food. Cereal is a liquid with some food. It's just milk and like.
Let me ask you this: Have you ever had a sweet soup, like a really like sugary soup? Because I haven't.
We're gonna declare.
not.
We're gonna declare it right now. A soup has to be warm.
I'm in on that.
I'm on the train. Cereal is not a soup.
I don't think it's a soup.
I'm just bringing. I don't agree with this. I'm just saying, like, I've heard some people like bring this up and ask it just for like stirring the pot, if you say. But I've heard some people say that chili is not a soup.
Oh, I'm on
That's a
that.
crazy take.
I don't think chili's a soup. I think chili's chili.
How?
I honestly, I have no clue.
Hey, on the
I
count-
don't know the justification of this, but I've
I
always
mean, some
just
people
called it.
literally call it chili soup.
I know. I've never, until I moved to Mercer County, Ohio, I have never heard anybody call it chili soup. The only thing, and I've been into a lot of places in my life. I don't want to toot my own horn here, but like,
Toot toot. You've been tooting your horn all night.
I have. I've been farting a lot. Just another Wednesday here down in the basement. I don't like. Everywhere I've been to Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky, which I mean, I was kind of Fort Recovery. I've been to Florida. I've been a lot of places.
Burgersville?
I've been there. Been through there once or twice. Nobody outside of Mercer County, Ohio, has ever called chili soup.
See, on our calendars at school for like what they had in lunch that day, they called it. It said chili soup.
And I,
You know what else is a Mercer County thing too? I found this out. Peanut butter sandwiches.
Really?
It's a Mercer County thing.
Dude, I grew up on peanut butter sandwiches. Maybe that's because we were poor, but
No, with chili.
oh, with chili.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just
that
take
is
a
true.
scoopful.
Yeah,
and-
that's not anywhere else.
It's how chili soup is on the counter, whatever, for lunch.
Yeah.
peanut butter sandwiches were always served with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that is true. That is definitely an outside of
That's
Mercer
off the
County.
tater. He is
Chili's a soup.
some absolute heathen.
Chili's a soup. Cereal is not.
Cereal's not.
Correct take.
Dude.
Cereal is not a soup.
Correct.
I will actually say that chili probably should be in the classifications of soup, but I just, in like my heart of hearts, I cannot call it chili soup. I don't know why. I just can't do it.
Is water wet?
Is a fish?
We got any
in water-
flat earthers out there?
Is fish in water wet? Is a fish in water wet?
Yes.
How? That's their natural habitat.
All right.
Because
this sounds-
aren't you wet when you come out of the water? But like when you get in the water, how are you wet? When you put your hand in water, your hand's just in water. It's not wet until you take it out and it's dry.
All right, that's a fair point.
All right. Let's get on with the Ask Ben question.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. So Ben, have you researched about the Russian juicers?
Yes, this week the Ask Ben question. The Russian doping investigation. It's a multi-year effort. Pretty much they just manipulated drug tests to make it look like they weren't juicing. The whistleblower Grigory Rodchenkov, which was the former head of Russia's anti-doping lab, said Russian officials opened tamper-proof bottles to swap dirty urine for clean urine and put them out
Oil change.
Hell yeah.
Oil change. Lane 3. All that brings me to is the Blue Mountain State.
Blue Mountain
episode.
State. That's exactly what I was
Everybody's
thinking
gonna
of.
be thinking of
That
that.
is exactly.
Oh, what a joke.
Oh my gosh! Hey, let me in. I'm Shiloh. What or
Hey, Bob, it's Craig Shiloh.
I'm Craig Shiloh.
yeah, look,
Oh yeah. I guess I'll let you in. What a
that other quarterback on the opposing team, how the power went out.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
like, hey, bro beans, let's go inside so we can play some beer pong. He's like, bro beans, I thought you had an invisible force field. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. There, you're allowed to go in now. It's so stupid.
That's such a great
And
show.
I did so going to that real quick that is the reason I cannot watch Jack Reacher. Dude, I cannot picture that guy as Jack Reacher, the same guy who played Thad Castle and was talking about a pocket pussy. That was his
And
dad.
they always show the video of him curling or whatever,
Yeah.
and he's just making moaning noises.
Yeah. I cannot watch Jack Reacher because of that.
It's crazy.
Apparently though, Blue Mountain State is making a comeback. Apparently they're
That
like
came out like over a year ago, I think.
yeah. So Craig, the guy who played Craig Shiloh and
Alex Moran.
No, I don't think Alex Moran's gonna be in it. I haven't heard anything. Thad Castle.
Sammy.
All
All
Come on, I jerk you off.
right. How about we get back to this aspect?
The 2016 McLaren report, which I'm not sure what that report all entails, but basically concluded that 1,000 Russian athletes, more than 30 summer and winter sports, benefited from this from 2011 to 2015. And then the 2016 Summer Olympics International Committee, they declined a total ban, and so they pretty much hired or they didn't hire, but they left it up to individual sports federations to assess the penalty or whatever. And so it resulted in just 100 athletes being banned. So 100 out of 1,000 really faced a ban. So kind of got off, I guess, scot-free, really. A lot of them did anyways. 2018 Winter Olympics, Russia was banned as a nation, which later got overturned in court. They were banned for 4 years, but in court it got reduced down to 2 years. So they still had a 2-year ban, but they were able to come back for the Sochi Olympics.
A 2-year ban on a 4-year thing or annually thing that happens.
Winter and summer. So they missed one of the two.
But they also for these Olympic stuff like this Olympic stuff. They have World Cups and qualifiers and all sorts of stuff.
They probably were banned from too.
Yeah, they're banned from that stuff too. I would imagine.
Well, this week
they did let some of the athletes though compete under a neutral title called Olympic Athletes from Russia. So they weren't representing Russia, but they were representing Olympic athletes from Russia is what they called it. They ended up getting stripped of 51 medals.
sounds like a loophole.
Whoa, that's a lot.
I mean, 51 medals is a lot, but it seemed
I mean,
a
that's
super
that's
ban is only.
that's. I mean, I guess that's probably. I guess if they're winning every Olympic event, that's probably just.
Imagine finding out you got a silver medal when you originally got bronze. 2 years later, oh yeah, by the way, you're getting a silver medal now because the guy from Russia that originally got second, he got stripped. So
Yeah.
now you get second.
It's
That's
just
a
like
terrible
whenever
way
they
to
tried
get
to
a silver
give,
medal.
whenever they tried to take away Reggie Bush's Heisman, and I forget who they tried to give it to, and the guy's like, "I don't want this. I didn't freaking win it.
I didn't. Yeah, that's
I don't want it."
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Stupid.
A medal's still kind of a medal.
Yeah, that's true.
If you get silver or bronze, it's not gold, so it doesn't really matter.
That's true.
You ain't first or last.
So, real quick, this is off topic. I think you guys know this, but so
don't do that here.
Jesse, huh?
We don't go off topic here.
Yeah, never. Jesse, me and him, we had a friend in the Army who was in that movie.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, Houston Tumlin.
The guy
Shout
on
out.
Talladega Nights.
He played
Yeah.
Walker, Texas Ranger, right?
Just Walker. The other one's Texas Ranger.
Oh yeah.
So our boy Houston was in that movie. Shout out to him. He unfortunately did pass away 5 years ago. I think it's 5 years ago. But yeah, so passed away from suicide. But funniest fucking dude I've ever met in my life, hands down. He was hilarious and awesome. And shout out him and his mom. His mom was a sweetheart. Went and visited her when we were on our way down to Florida. So a little off topic there, but
That's cool.
yeah, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Jesse would have loved to actually kind of shout him out too. Should well, whatever. You can get on that. But yeah. So Olympic wise, let's get since you just brought that up with the Russians.
Well, next week, Ben,
Oh yeah. So
I wa-
talk about next week.
I was reading up on a story about some controversy about VJ Singh, a PGA Tour player.
Mm. Speaking of PGA, let's talk about before we get into the Olympics. Let's talk about Anthony Kim's little comeback, huh?
Yeah.
Anthony Kim's he was down. He was down and out. It seemed like
He left the PGA Tour kind of right whenever we were growing up and starting to watch it. I never got to see him in his prime in the PGA Tour.
I never got to see him.
Saw a lot of hype videos with him.
A lot of highlights and a lot of hype videos, and then leaves the PGA Tour because he tore his Achilles.
Yeah. He left for quite a while for injury.
Yeah, and he was out for a while. Got addicted to substances and drugs and stuff, and then he got another chance on Live and just won an event. I mean, what a guy! I mean,
he didn't just win an event. The whole talk of that Live event was Bryson versus John Rahm.
Was it really?
And yeah, like that's what they were saying. Like
just came out.
It's a battle between Rahm and DeChambeau, and then Kim comes out of nowhere and wins it.
What a guy, man! I love it. I love it. And then Matsuyama winning Pebble Beach. That's cool.
What? Morikawa?
Morikawa. Fuck me. My bad, Morikawa. I don't know why I thought Matsuyama. Morikawa winning Pebble Beach.
Matsuyama was up there.
He was up there, yeah. Him, it was Morikawa, Siwoo Kim, Matsuyama. They were like
Scotty shot a 63 on Sunday.
That is
lost by 2.
Insane. That is insane.
He had 3 eagles and 3 bogeys. Still shot 9 under.
Imagine if he didn't get those bogeys, man, and where he would have been. He'd have been.
He had, I think,
or tied.
No, he had 1 bogey on the back or the front 9 and 2 bogeys on the back. He had back-to-back bogeys, I know, on the back 9.
Guy's a unit.
Pebble Beach is so awesome. I went there in 2019. Beautiful. Sunday at the U.S. Open, it was awesome.
Oh, I bet.
Who won it that year?
Gary Woodland.
Wow. What a pull. Man.
And then, I don't remember if it was before or after, but I think he had like brain surgery. He had.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
I think he had brain cancer.
That was after, I believe.
He had brain cancer.
Because he
I think he had a tumor in his brain.
Yeah, because he went and played in the Masters. What, last year, or the year before? And they were talking about it. Like, they were hyping him up pretty heavy. I remember that. Speaking of an absolute unit, because you guys just talked about 2 units, Scotty and Gary Woodland. Putting Gary Woodland in that because of the brain surgery. The women's U.S. hockey team. What a unit.
What a unit.
What a unit. We talked about it earlier. What did you say? 33-1 against points?
Outscore their opponents 31-1.
31-1. Dude, what a unit these guys are.
Thursday all college girls or
I don't think so.
Not all college, because like they actually have a professional women's hockey
Yeah,
league.
I heard him talking about the WHL.
The PWHL.
Oh, I didn't hear him say P. I only heard WHL.
The Professional Women's Hockey League. That's what they call it.
And I didn't know it was a thing.
Had no idea it was a thing. I want to know where they play at and what cities have it because I want to go to one. Like I like these girls are insanely
good. I watched a hype video for the game tomorrow, and they're just clanging other girls.
Yes,
like,
dude, like
damn,
cross checking them. I mean, they're shouldering them.
Shit talking.
Yes, dude. Like, dude. Oh, I cannot remember. Hadley had it. I hate it. I don't remember her name.
Hadley sounds right for the captain.
I think it's Hadley, right?
I don't.
It starts with an H.
I got you.
Dude, she is the biggest shit talker in the world, and I love it.
Awesome. Yeah.
Dude, she like I like who did we play last? Sweden or Denmark?
Hillary Knight. So we're not even close.
Not even close. First name started with an H, I guess. But so she is a massive shit talker, and I watched her on the ice. They had her mic'd up, and she's like, "What are you talking about, ref? She's coming right through my lane here. Like, what are you doing?" Like, she's talking shit to everybody on the ice.
Refs can get it too.
Yes, refs can get it too. I love when hockey players talk shit to the refs. Love it.
Yeah, it's great.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And then there was a French guy who got suspended by the French Hockey League because he got in a fight with.
I think it was he got suspended by the Olympics committee.
He got suspended by the
him and Tom Wilson on Canada got in a fight.
Yeah.
And then when he got ejected, he was like cussing and shit at the fans on his way out, and that was what got him suspended.
Because I didn't read much into the story, but like, yeah, you can't be doing all that.
He cross-checked a guy, I think, and then him and Tom Wilson, I think, got in a fight. But you can't fight in the Olympics. So then he ended up getting kicked out, and that's whenever fans were booing him and shit.
Dude,
and he was talking shit back to the fans, so they ruled him to get suspended for the
Here's
rest
the
of the
thing
time.
I don't understand. Why can't we fight in the Olympics? Dude, let them drop the gloves.
Really. It's just not a good look. It's
let them drop the gloves and fight. I mean,
it's like whenever a college football team plays Army or Navy or one of them and starts
Dude,
fighting with
look
them
at
guys.
the amount of NHL players that are in it. The only team that didn't have NHL players on their roster was Italy, and I mean they got smoked by everybody.
I think it's just because the Olympics is more prestige or pristine than the NHL. Like the NHL encourages it. No.
I hate it. I want them to fight. I want Brady and Matthew Tkachuk to drop the gloves tomorrow.
I'm the biggest Brady Tkachuk fan now.
Love him.
Like if the U.S. team is not showing any juice or anything, he just goes out and just whacks somebody, and then they are going after that. I saw the men's team, both the men's and the women's. Their first periods they start off slower.
So slow.
The second period is where they light it up. The men's are like +9 differential.
And then when they get into the third period,
they're like plus
they
3 or 4.
That's when they're like really wearing them down, and they kind of.
The first period it's like a feeler period, and then the second period they just light them up.
Dude, you know what? Before Slurp talks about what he wants to talk about, what clip I saw today that cracked me up and I loved it was Miracle on Ice clip where he was like,
oh yeah,
or he comes to the locker room and he's like, guys, playing out there like this is a goddamn throwaway game. Ramy, who are we playing? Sweden? Goddamn right, we're playing Sweden in the Olympics.
Yeah, and then the coach was like picking on that one dude who was saying that he was injured.
Yeah, his leg hurt.
or yeah, they're like, Doc, can he injure his leg anymore? He's like, I don't think so. And then he walks in there. He's like, you're a candy ass. You need to play like you need to be playing. And he just walks out. He taps the coach. He's like, that'll get him fired up. He just heads out.
Yeah, the guy's like getting held back from the other players. Like, you want me to play? You want me to fucking play?
Yeah.
I'll play.
And whenever he says like that'll get him fired up, the other coach just laughs, smiles, walks away. Like it was so funny. That line is so great. That movie is awesome.
Amazing. The documentary that they had that came out.
I will watch that every year in February.
I love that movie.
Every single year.
That movie's really good. All right, Slurp, what do you want to say, buddy?
So I had a coworker about stuff to me, and I put it in the group chat.
Was it the one that can't run an impact?
Huh?
Was it the one that can't run an impact?
Should we talk about the other one that has a problem?
But what I was going to talk about was supposedly China is getting investigated for using U.S.-born citizens in the Olympics.
Oh, I did see
I
this.
saw this. Yeah, you did put that in the group chat.
The
Yeah.
reasoning was these U.S.-born citizens that were competing for China, their parents were born in China, and I think they said it was up to like 10 athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
something like that.
I don't think I've heard something like that in the Olympics.
The thing that's weird is like Joel Embiid played for the U.S. in the last Olympics in basketball.
Yeah.
He's not from the U.S.
Yeah, I don't know how it all.
And today, what is it? The guy that scored the overtime goal for the U.S., Quinn Hughes. I looked him up to like kind of figure out what team he played for. The first thing it says is he's a Canadian American.
Yeah.
So it's like he's playing for Team USA.
But
I don't know how that works.
I guess like how it works is like if you have your citizenship in the U.S.,
you can play for the U.S.
You can play for the U.S.
That's probably what Joel
Got
Embiid
dual
did.
citizenship. Yeah, I don't know.
I have no clue. I don't know.
I mean, if they're good at their sport, we'll take them.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know. Bobsledding's pretty fun to watch. That's coming up.
How about the
Did you
Canadians?
Did you guys see this?
Curling?
Yeah, Canadians cheating in curling. Jaron brought
You
that
see the
up.
video of that Canadian guy was like literally told the Swedes like, I didn't do anything wrong. Fuck off.
Yeah, yeah. And then they show the replay that the Swedes
He
had
was.
that
He
camera. And
he still was pushed it past the line.
Yeah, and so I saw that the reason that this isn't getting like called, like it didn't get called like in the what are you doing back there, bud?
I'll drop some.
The reason it didn't get called like in the match was because the sensors are on top on the handle and like the bait like the platform that the handle sits on. It's on that. There's no sensors on the granite. So like as soon as you let go of the handle, you cannot grab that handle again and try to like move it. Otherwise the sensor goes off and you lose that rock basically.
I also saw that there's not really a judge or a rules.
Yeah, there's
committee on
no-
that.
It's like
no
a
rules
I was
committee.
just gonna say that. It's like a gentleman's game.
It's a gentleman.
Yeah.
You call your
Yeah.
own fouls.
You call your own
yeah.
fouls, yeah.
I saw a set of those curling rocks basically are like $15,000 a set.
That's
Does anyone know how
insane.
heavy those are?
Like 40 pounds.
I was gonna say they look pretty heavy.
I mean, they're not picking them up, but
They do kind of pick them up though. They tilt them back on the sides. Like I've seen them like tilt them back on the sides and like scrape them off.
I watched a video of them getting made the other day. That was pretty cool.
Oh, I kind of want to see that.
Those guys are crazy. You watch it, and they got like a stone here and a stone. Fuck. They got two stones, like a decent gap, and they'll just thread the needle between the two stones every time.
Yeah, every time.
It's like that's
Dude, one thing I want to say, the U.S. men's curling team stinks. Not great. The women's team, dogs.
that's what I was watching. I was watching the women's.
I don't understand what
Dogs.
they're saying whenever they're saying like hop. They're just like hop, hop, hop.
Yeah,
And they just start sweeping. It's like, what are you saying?
like so I understand like the curl, like curl, sweep, but like a lot of times they're just like go, go. And it's like, what are you saying? Go to? Like it's obviously it's going. You just slid it down a freaking ice path. Like you slid it down a 70-yard ice path.
I just like listen to the
70 yards.
I think 70 feet actually, like 72 feet.
70 yards. Is
My bad.
A big difference. Big difference.
Yeah, my bad. Yards just popped into my mouth and pause. But yeah, I'm at 70. Like I think it's like 72 and a half feet.
I just really like the announcers, the job that they do, because whenever there's like two of them and they need to like hit this one to bump it into like the trajectory or whatever, they nail it every time.
Every
They're
time.
like, I think they need to do this, and then
they
that's
hit it.
exactly what they do.
They
Like,
need to hit it right. They need to hit it right on the nose. That way, it comes to the side of this one and bumps that out.
it's kind of like a golf shot where like the announcer's like, oh, the wind's going this way, and I think he needs to club down a little bit, hit it past the hole, and spin it back. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what the play is, and then they do it like
It's like
every single time.
Tony Romo, every
Yeah.
offense ever.
Just
It's kind of fun when the curling teams play defense and they just line up.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to watch like that instead of just
Yeah.
going for offense and trying to get it closest to the red. Or
Now the
corner.
point
They play
scoring,
defense is crazy.
the point scoring, I know nothing about it. I don't
I
know
don't know
how they-
everything about curling. I just kind of started watching. I don't know all.
I've watched curling every Winter Olympics since I can remember. I still to this day have no idea about like what the scoring
It's not
is.
a certain amount of points you get, right? It's 10 ends or whatever they call it.
It's well, yeah,
That's
10,
the
but you
game.
get
10 frames basically.
it, but you get a certain amount of like you can get up to 9 points or however many stones they shoot per end.
Right, but you don't play to a fixed number. You just play till 10 ends.
No, you just play to 10
Score
ends or
points.
over, and then
Yeah.
whoever has the most points wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I don't know, like they put it in the middle of the house or whatever they call it, and like that's only 1 point. And then
I feel like it's very similar to shuffleboard. The only thing that
It's like
I would
bocce ball, kind of. Bocce ball on ice.
Yeah.
so like I heard them do an interview with the men's with when they did a mixed doubles with the Corey and Corey. I heard them do an interview after they won silver in that. Of like they're like, yeah, a lot of people compare this to shuffleboard, and that kind of pisses me off. And I was like, whoa, like
Get a little aggressive about it.
yeah, he got aggressive about it. I was like,
the
whoa,
only
dude.
thing that I would say is like I think they get 10 throws like each frame. We need to shorten that because like the
That's like
first
forever.
the first 5 throws, those rock or stones are always eliminated.
Yeah, it does. It is a little bit, and then like they like there's a timer. You can only like talk about it for so long, and at the end of each end, if like that timer's out, you can't talk then.
Yeah, and the thing that I find crazy is like whenever the person's sweeping, they're literally like going backwards, and they never step on the stone. Like
Yeah,
they
I
never
don't
move
think-
one of the ones
I
laying
don't
there.
think I would be able to do that.
As soon as they get close to one, I'm like, oh boy, and then they just immediately put their foot around it. It's like, how'd you see that?
yeah, I don't know. Like I guess they've done it their whole life. Like I want to find a curling club next, like close to us. I don't even know if there is
That
one.
would be so fun.
And
Dude.
I want to know what they put on the bottom of their shoes to like glide like that
Yeah,
too.
I was gonna say I don't know what that is.
Because you don't want to mess up any of the ice. I don't know how they're
Yeah, I don't know.
not slipping or
I
anything.
feel like it's just a plastic or like poly piece. They have.
I don't know, but like the
know.
person that throws it, like they have like a little foot thing like in track whenever you
Yeah.
push off.
Yeah,
You push off and then you just like glide and then you just let go.
yeah, and
I
then
wanna know how they glide.
they'll like when they're gliding, they'll like move the handle so like it comes out and then it just like starts spinning and it'll, like either spin fast.
I noticed that too. Like whatever way they want to curve it, they kind of throw
Yeah,
the
they-
back end that way.
Yeah, it is insane. I love it.
Have you guys
Guys-
watched much slalom skiing?
I watched a little bit, not a lot. I watched a little.
How does that not kill your knees? Anyone that does that,
It definitely
their
does.
knees are crazy.
Did I send you that
Which
TikTok of
which
the
one?
AI fat guy?
Mogul. Like, oh my god, yeah.
Which one's
That
that?
was awesome. It's like where they have like all these little hills and they're like, all the
Oh,
way down.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And
What
one guy
I've
did like
seen?
a backflip and then like
Oh, yeah, I did see that
landed,
video.
and
He
was
landed
going
and
like this
crossed
backwards.
the finish line backwards.
Yeah. Insane.
So I seen one. I seen two of them that I want to tell you guys about. One of them is you have to climb the mountain and then ski down, and it's a race. Like the people climb the mountain. I don't know, but whenever they come down, they're like, it's so boring because people are they're dead.
Yeah.
They're exhausted. Like they just take like gravity take them
was just
down.
up there. He's like, I smacked the mic. Sorry about that.
And then the other one, I'm deeply ashamed of the U.S. at what they performed at the biathlon.
Nah, I didn't even watch it.
That is
how bad they do.
horrible. Like in the 20s, I think.
That's tough.
What is that? Or what all is it?
Biathlon is cross country skiing combined with rifle shooting.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a bad look on the U.S. with the rifle shooting thing.
Me and my coworkers were talking today. What do you need the guy to be better at shooting than you do skiing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
You can't teach a skier to shoot well because
Why don't we
in
just
the
get a
rifle
school
part of
shooter?
it. What?
Why don't we just get a school shooter?
Yeah, get the liberal team out there.
Transgenders.
We're gonna get this taken off too. So you start skiing, you get to the rifle range, you get 8 shots to shoot 5 targets. Once you hit your 5 targets, you can go do a lap. So your first time shooting, you lay down, you do a lap, you come back, you stand up, shoot your targets, then you go on and you tag in the next person. It's like a 4-person relay, and they all have to do it. But if you miss the targets in your 8 shots, you got to do another lap. So if you have a single time where you miss the targets and have to do another lap, you're cooked.
Have you guys watched any of the speed skating?
I was just gonna say, what do you guys think would be the hardest sport? It's definitely speed skating.
Speed
That
skating.
is insane.
Dude, that Stoles kid from the U.S., he's a
I
dog.
saw, yeah.
Dude,
Set an Olympic record.
set an Olympic record, and the guy who was next to him
Almost beat him. He
set the Olympic record. I mean, he would have had the Olympic record if he wasn't going up against Stoles. Like
Yeah.
they were literally like 0.03 of a second off of each other.
Norway just ran away with.
So impressive.
Norway ran away with the golds in the women's.
Yeah, dude, Norway has the most medals right now, and then
I think it's all because of speed skating.
yeah. Honestly,
Norway also won the biathlon, by the way, the men's biathlon.
yeah, I did see that one too.
But why are we just not getting sharpshooters out there and put them on skates? It's like, come on.
Yeah, that's on. Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't fat and lazy like I am, I could go out there and shoot. But the ski,
Stop this.
The ski.
You were overconfident as shit last week saying we could take down Derek Lewis.
Oh, brother, I can shoot.
You're not freaking winning a biathlon.
Oh, not a biathlon, but if it's a shooting competition, I promise you, I'm probably winning that one.
What is the event called where they just ski down and then they're like skis fly open and they're
Oh,
just
the
is that downhill skiing?
no,
Or
it's
is that what called?
the long jump or something like that, or a super long jump. I don't remember
That
what it's
takes
called.
some balls to do that.
Dude,
I
I watched that, and I was watching that in bed on Sunday. It was amazing. Like when
It's
the kids were down for a
insane.
nap.
See,
It was
they were
amazing.
jumping like I think anywhere from like 80 to 110 kilometers.
Yeah.
I watched a video that you know how Red Bull always does those videos of crazy shit.
Yeah.
This dude, I forget where they went, Greenland maybe or something. They had to build a track for it.
Yeah.
This dude flew like 290 kilometers.
Oh my god, that's so
God.
scary.
Like, bro,
Well, the thing is, like, they're like so close to the hill, though. Like they're just like I mean, well, I guess their legs are like that, but like they're just out there. Their legs are spread eagle, and just straight as an arrow, and they're like, I don't know, maybe 6 feet off the ground.
They landed like no problem. Like,
Yeah.
the thing that's the
I
craziest
watched
to
a
me,
girl the other day. Sorry to cut you off. I watched a girl the other day. She actually like landed. When she landed, her butt hit, and she was like riding her back all the way down.
That would hurt so bad.
Oh yeah, I don't think she felt good after that.
Jaron, did you say they fly for like 80 feet
kilometers.
or 80 kilometers?
The thing that's crazy to me is like their stopping zone is tiny.
Yeah,
They're flying down that
yeah.
hill.
They're doing.
And whenever they land, they're going fast as shit.
they're doing like 100.
And then they have to hit the brakes
Yeah, I think I saw a thing they were doing like what was it, like 170 kilometers an hour
Okay.
when they like get down, like when they're
That's
trying to stop hauling ass.
What'd you say that sport was called, Adrian?
Ski jumping, I think.
Like the long ski jump or something. Where's my phone at?
I'm kind of bummed out. We only have 4 days left of the Olympics.
Said they're getting close to being over.
I am ready to start watching some NHL though.
I kind of am too. And
After watching the U.S., I'm ready. I'm ready to
college
ride
ball.
the NHL out strong.
College ball and
Yeah.
just ski jumping.
How about this weather we're
Ski
having?
jumping.
Yeah, just ski jumping. That's
Yeah,
men's super team large hill. So yeah, that is true. They have a large hill and
They
then
have a large hill
small
and a small hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you're watching, you could see the hills right next to each other.
Yeah, the hills have eyes. Probably nobody's gonna get that reference.
I have it. I've seen that. That was one of my first scary movies growing up. It was
me too.
crazy.
Yeah.
That one and I Know What You Did Last Summer. I
Oh,
was
really?
spooked as a kid.
I watched The Shining. Oh, and It.
It.
Yeah. Hills Have Eyes, It, and The Shining were so. I'm still not really like a huge fan of clowns to this day. But part of that is my was my cousin or my stepdad. I don't remember which one it was, but they came into my room with a clown mask on. So, like, I mean, immediately
Show me your
after,
pee-pee.
immediately after I watched this movie, I'm like trying to go to sleep, and that's not happening for a kid who just watched a scary movie, and then you see a clown mask, and you're like, ah, So, anyway, do we have any more segments to go over? I don't think we do. I mean, we're not doing Ball Knower of the Week until football season kind of starts kicking off again. I mean, I guess you could probably do it around the draft if you wanted to, but
Maybe.
that's kind of up to Jaron. We did the Ask Ben.
I do like Dumbass of the Week.
Dumbass of the Week's probably going to stick around. I think that can stick around. Loved having Jesse on. Hopefully his bets hit. Hopefully everybody has a good luck tomorrow, or I guess should say today. And then yeah, we
has a great weekend.
I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Watch some Olympics.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
It up.
Yeah, it's over on Sunday, guys. Just enjoy it while it lasts. We got the NFL Combine coming up next week.
We're gonna celebrate the men's and women's winning gold.
Yes, we are.
In hockey.
In hockey, and that's probably gonna pretty much wrap it up for them golds on these guys because we ain't winning that in bobsledding. I'll tell you that much.
Curling.
Yeah, the women are gonna get it in curling, I think, but I think their match is on Thursday tomorrow. Men's is not because they got beat by Great Britain today, 6-0.
Great Britain.
Great Britain.
I thought I heard the same thing.
My bad. Yeah, you guys haven't made a mistake. Slurps counter, if you would have taken the over today, it would have hit. Would have absolutely hit. Ben, where do you think we're at here?
Oh God.
I think we said it.
Oh, on the money.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Hell
That's a new record. Isn't it?
I was counting in my head the whole time.
Did you hear me say it earlier?
No, I was like, yeah, he definitely cleared that line. He was stuttering.
Yeah, he cleared that line today. He cleared.
That's okay, Slurpee.
Yeah, maybe next week you won't. Maybe. Well, guys, that wraps it up for this episode. I got to think of a title. Don't ask me what it's going to be. I have no clue.
Like Scoob, let's bust out of here.
So, yeah, I guess coaches on 3. 1, 2, 3. Coaches.